Holy shit, was that an awful show, man. Oh my God. I would have rather done anything else tonight, man, than waste my time. But everything is great. Everything is great in AEW, man. Oh my goodness. It's so great that they delivered the worst go-home show in the history of the company. Red Sky should be the fucking official theme song for November to remember. It's a November I want to forget completely. Believe it or not, there's a pay-per-view Saturday night. Gee, if you watched the show, you would have never even thought. We're going to, unfortunately, cover tonight's deplorable 2 hours of Dynamite. I may need... How many times did we play Red Sky? 3 times we played Red Skies, right? I didn't even play any great guitar-riddled Andy James in the opener to show. It's all Doc. I may need 3 old fashions to go with the 3 Red Skies. I'll tell you what, we'll talk about it when we get there, man. Jesse's here, I'm here, and we're gonna bring the boom! Minus the fucking cookies. When I get there, I want to know, what the fuck are you guys drinking? I'll see you over there.
Why has Triple H been so successful? Why is Triple H running WWE better than Vince McMahon and Bruce Pritchard on Monday and Friday night? Long-term booking.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for joining me right here on Off the Script. This is your AEW Dynamite post show for 11/20/2024. I am your host, JD from New York. As always, coming to you live from the OTS venue inside my mother's basement. Thank you so very much for joining me on your Wednesday nights, wherever you may be. As always, joined by my very good friend and co-host on Wednesday nights, a man who is just as bored as I am, Jesse the Chi-Town Smark. What is going on, man?
Bored? Bro, what do you mean bored?
Bro,
Did you not see Cheeseburger in action tonight.
Who?
Man. Woo! Now,
It looks like he needs about 8 cheeseburgers.
bro, I'm just waiting for Triple H to snatch
Cheeseburger.
this
over here.
one up. WWE ID program. In comes Cheeseburger.
Did you bring the boom tonight?
No, I left the boom, man.
You left the boom at home? Okay.
I left the fucking boom.
What about the double chocolate chunk cookies? What about the Rizzler, man? You gotta love the Rizzler. He's gonna be out there, man. On Saturday night, the Rizzler's gonna be out there.
I don't know what's going on. I feel like an outsider in the company that I've been here since day one supporting. I don't know what's going on with that shit. What was I looking at?
I beg your pardon. What happened?
Who was this Costco dude?
The Costco guys? I don't know, man. I shop at Sam's Club. I don't fucking know.
I don't get it. I feel like an outsider in the company that I've been here for since day one. I don't understand what they're putting on. I don't understand what these people do.
I don't know. Oh my goodness, man. We got a JD chant in the venue. Oh my goodness, man. We got a $100 super chat from my guy Dylan. He says, "Hey, JD and Jesse, hope you are having a great day. Love from Australia. I honestly wish Julia interrupts Mercedes promo and not Jamie's, but it's obvious what they are going for, which is heart versus hater, but we don't need Mone to talk at all. Also, Cheeseburger will get his revenge." Dylan with the $100 super chat. Another round of applause for Dylan, man. Gotta love it.
Hey, Cheeseburger was protected tonight, right?
Who?
Just letting you know.
I don't know who you're talking about, bro. Who is this? Cheeseburger?
Cheeseburger versus MJF, man. All in. Here we go.
I don't think MJF eats disgusting cheeseburgers. Give me a break, man.
Disgusting cheeseburgers. Hold on. Slow down. I think joke time is over. Cheeseburgers are incredible. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yes, depends on where you go.
Well, yes. I didn't say all cheeseburgers were incredible.
Not this fucking McDonald's garbage, this Burger King garbage.
Oh, no. Nothing like that, man.
What did he name himself after? Did he name himself after Five Guys, Shake Shack? You don't know?
I have no clue, man.
Is he a hamburger chef?
Hamburglar?
The Hamburglar?
Hamburglar?
Protected. I wish I was protected from this fucking show tonight. Oh my God, man. All joking aside, this was the worst go-home show in the history of the company. Just flat out say it, throw it out there to you guys. The worst go-home show in the history of 5 years of AEW, man. I don't know what the fuck I watched. I don't know how anybody watched this program tonight for 2 hours and got excited about Saturday's pay-per-view. I don't know what you felt, man, but I got the vibe that you wish you were doing literally anything else but watching this fucking deplorable program.
Bro, I'm giving you the heads up here. I'm giving everyone else the heads up here. I am not 100% sure if I'll be watching the pay-per-view this Saturday.
That's how bad it is. And we've been doing this shit every Wednesday for 5 years, and this man just told me he might not even cover the fucking pay-per-view. That's how bad it is right now. Yeah, you see what you're doing, Tony? See what you're doing? Driving everybody away, bro.
For the first time. I've never said that. I've watched every pay-per-view. I've been to pay-per-views. I flew to London, England to see a pay-per-view live for this company. And I'm telling you right now, man, I don't know if I'm going to watch this one at all.
What was your biggest takeaway of the show tonight, man? There's so much to pick apart here, so much that we did not like. I mean, what was negative or positive, good or bad? What was your biggest takeaway for tonight's show?
I don't think there was one individual incident that drove me away from everything. It's the complete overall vibe. I cannot believe this was a show they gave us to get people interested in the pay-per-view. You gave me this show to convince me to spend money on your product this weekend, this was extremely uninteresting. There is not a single match on there that was driven home to me as a fan to make me say, I have to see this to see what happened. The last thing I remember them telling me was Jon Moxley and Orange Cassidy was about to do battle for what was it, for the fate of AEW, for some shit like that. How does that even make any fucking sense?
It's funny you brought that up. I agree with your sentiment that Tony and everybody else that wrote this show, that put this show on a piece of paper or an iPad or whatever the fuck you put it on, delivered it to Tony Khan, and whatever made the final cut of this show and whatever was put on our TVs for 2 hours, this is what you are stamping AEW's label with, and you're promoting to your fan base, hey, please watch our pay-per-view. This show did more to drive people away to not watch the show than to actively pay $50 to watch your garbage. I don't know. I'm doing it because I have to. This is my job. This is my gig. You people expect me to be here on Saturday night, and I will absolutely be here on Saturday night with or without Jesse. He'll make a game time decision. But I don't know how anybody can willingly, proudly put $50 of their hard-earned money towards this show and Tony Khan sit there and expect people to say, hey, man, this is going to be a banger pay-per-view. Look at our back catalog of pay-per-views. Sure, we labeled him Mr. Pay-Per-View. But if you guys want to make a statement, if you guys want to make a change, don't buy the pay-per-view. Don't. They don't deserve your money. They don't deserve a fucking dime of your money. If this is the effort that they put in, then you should put the effort in to not support them until they make the proper changes, the appropriate changes to make this show better. And I've been saying it for weeks, and I don't know how much I have to say it. Do I need to throw fucking smoke signals up? I mean, I don't know what I have to do. The show is written for one man. He did not put this show on for us to get us interested. One man put on this show for one man's interest, and that is it. That's the vibe I got. Nothing on this show fucking mattered whatsoever. And the one thing, Jesse, I want to start with, I'm gonna take the charge here. The one thing I want to start with, you mentioned Jon Moxley and the takeover of AEW. This is a power grab by Jon Moxley, and everybody should be up in arms about defending the company. What I saw at the end of the show made me embarrassed to watch this show and embarrassed to wear that hoodie that's hanging on my fucking hook, right on my office doorway right there. I'm embarrassed by the letters AEW right now for one thing. They want us to invest in this fucking storyline. They want us to get involved and back the AEW baby faces as they battle Jon Moxley. You want me to believe in Orange Cassidy defending the rights and the good of AEW. He's in there tonight with his hands duct taped into his pockets. And Jesse, what did he do tonight? Did he show any willingness to fight? Did he show any desire to defend the company? He got duct taped, and Moxley is standing there in front of him, and he throws his gimmick kicks at Jon Moxley. Who the fuck wrote that into the end segment of this fucking program to go off the fucking air with and give me that final push for their match at the pay-per-view? How the fuck does anybody believe in Orange Cassidy to fight for AEW if he's out there throwing gimmick fucking kicks?
It's fucking terrible, man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Bro, I need anyone watching this right now, anyone that may be in that locker room, anyone who may be tuning in for the first time watching here tonight, I need them to understand that I don't sit here and co-sign on everything this guy next to me says, okay? We sit here and we argue all the time. I sit here and call out shit that I don't necessarily believe in. We'll sit and argue about it. We'll sit and debate about it. I don't sit and sign off on the AEW hate just because it's cool to do. If I like something, I like it. And I've sat here for the longest fucking time trying to put over the little shit here and there that is done right. And now I'm sitting here telling you a few days before your next pay-per-view that I have no fucking urge to see it. I don't give a shit, man. It has nothing to do with what anyone else thinks. This is me as a fan. I'm not enjoying what's going on. I don't care what's happening at the pay-per-view. Nothing excites me going forward. I have no ambition to give a single crap about anything that's happening out of this company right now, and that is not like me, okay? I need everyone to understand that who might not know. I'm not normally like that. Even if something's not great, I can still sit here and wait for the good parts to come. This was terrible. How do you expect to attract new fans or bring back lapsed fans with a product like this? This is fucking terrible.
I don't know. I don't know who in that company. And all we hear is things are great. Tony Khan making the rounds in Chicago for next week's Chicago show. Everything is great. Everything is so great in AEW. No, it's not great. It's not great. Stop fucking bullshitting me. Stop lying to me. It's not. I don't know how you watch this shit and say things are great. Omega's on fucking Fightful. Everything's great. No, it's not. It's fucking the worst it's ever been.
No.
Unbelievable. Fucking gimmick kicks last week. First of all, gimmick kicks. Second of all, your go-home show for a pay-per-view is main evented by Wheeler Yuta and Orange Cassidy. I mean, I don't know whether to laugh or to fucking cry as far as this show is concerned. Depression is seeping in. What the fuck? Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta in your main event on your go-home show? Last week, Orange Cassidy came out and comically said, I want to wrestle. I want to wrestle Wheeler Yuta. I mean, the guy struggled with Wheeler Yuta tonight. You want me to believe he's going to fucking beat John Moxley at the pay-per-view? And when he inevitably loses on Saturday night, where does Orange Cassidy go? Where does he go? Does he go get new jeans? Does he go get his old denim back? Where does he go?
The problem is, I don't care where he goes.
Nobody cares where he goes. That's the problem. Tony gives a shit about where he goes because that's why he's in the fucking main event. It's booked for one man and one man only. And that one man is as clueless as a fucking hack. He's a fucking hack. I don't know what I swear to God, man. Everything is great. This company is a fucking... They are on the last string. They're hanging on by a thread creatively. This is absolutely bottom of the barrel. We are venturing into 2019 territory. Vince McMahon era Raw. That's where we're going. It is sad to say, and people might sit there and say, oh, no, it's not that bad. Oh, it's bad. It is bad. I don't know how you are happy with this work you put on tonight. I just don't understand how you are. What else happened tonight? Camille and Mercedes, holy shit, I could hear a fucking pin drop in that crowd. Holy shit, they gave Mercedes shut the fuck up chance. And no, that's not Tommaso Ciampa Black and Gold shut the fuck up chance. That is legitimately shut the fuck up. We're not interested in seeing you on our televisions. Shut the fuck up. Holy shit, did they make Camille look like an absolute fucking idiot times 10 tonight? What was that? That's yourself for the pay-per-view?
I thought she was supposed to be a heavy hitter in the women's division. I thought she was brought in with high praise.
She's dead. She's absolutely dead, bro. I don't... Chris Jericho and Tomohiro Ishii, you gave that 10 minutes tonight. They're not even on the fucking pay-per-view. You gave it 10 minutes. And we had to watch and fucking sit through 5 minutes of it, of Jericho walking through the back and Ishii chasing him because Jericho didn't want to sign the contract for a match. I swear to God, Tony, there's not one single human being that has blood pumping through their veins and has breath coming through their lungs that want to see this match.
It's not
Nobody.
even on the pay-per-view.
It's not even on the pay-per-view. It's happening next week in Chicago on Dynamite.
Then why is it on the go home? Wow.
I fucking clueless. Absolutely fucking clueless. Everything about this fucking show, everything about this company is absolutely fucking clueless. Dog shit. What else happened tonight? I'm fucking lost. What else happened tonight that you guys actually care about? Jericho, Orange Cassidy, Moxley, Darby, he lost to Claudio tonight. Gee, man, isn't he the savior of AEW, man? He can't even beat fucking Claudio Castagnoli tonight, man. He got his fucking ass handed to him. Yeah, he's going to be the one to take down John Moxley, ain't he? Fuck out of here.
The guy that's a henchman for the guy that's taking down the company.
Who put that on the show? How does that make any sense? Here's a good one for you. Bobby Lashley. Who made that executive decision to give Bobby Lashley his first fucking match in Reading, Pennsylvania in front of 2,000 people before the pay-per-view? You couldn't wait 7 days. Oh, not even 7 days. You couldn't wait 3 days?
Well,
couldn't wait 3 days.
Cheeseburger.
Who?
He did fight Cheeseburger, so I mean, there's that.
Couldn't wait 3 days to debut Bobby Lashley at the pay-per-view. You had to give him a win. Why? Are you teasing that he might lose on Saturday? I hope not. Got a big 8-man tag, all-star 8-man tag. I think the term all-star is a little different to Tony Khan than the rest of us. All-star, give me a fucking break. All-star 8-man tag that legitimately did nothing to get me excited about any match at the pay-per-view. Ospreay and Fletcher have been decent. You know, Ricochet and Takeshita aren't even on the pay-per-view. Did you know that?
No, I thought Ricochet was on the...
Ricochet and Konosuke Takeshita have not been given a graphic for the pay-per-view. This man pinned Takeshita 2 weeks ago. He's not on the pay-per-view in an international championship match. What are we doing here, bro? Yeah, Ricochet comes out and says, I wanna show everyone I can lead a company. Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
Sure thing, guys. Sure thing, man.
Carry a company.
Carry a company, man. You couldn't even carry Samantha's fucking bags, clown. Give me a break.
You can't carry this feud.
You fucking kidding me? Carry what company? You're not even on the fucking pay-per-view. Carry a company. You've been delegated to fucking Rampage 2 months after your debut. Sure thing, guy. Keep dreaming. It all lands in the lap of Tony Khan. Everything's great. We come here because this is where the best wrestle. I wish this is where the best did wrestle. But how good can they wrestle if the creative behind it is fucking dog shit? Adam Cole's out there saying God knows what. Kyle O'Reilly comes out to fucking whatever is beneath crickets. Roderick Strong is out there. You could hear a fucking old lady fart in the crowd. Yet they're downsizing. And they're going to smaller venues. That's great. It really is. But, man, how did we get here, bro? I mean, this was the show that was fucking packing them in 10,000 deep. Now we're okay with, man, we're going to fill 2,000-seat arenas with 1,500 people. The fuck? How do you look optically at that and say that's a good thing? Why are we even in this fucking position?
But Omega told me everything was great and they don't need him.
They don't need him. They don't need him.
Didn't Kingston say the same thing, too?
I don't think Eddie Kingston's watching this show and having any desire whatsoever to come back here.
Wouldn't blame him.
Dynamite, guys, it is an absolute fucking disaster. It is so much of a disaster that we got to sit here and cover it, and we're going to lay the truth down on everybody here on Off the Script. I don't know how much we can say, man. We sound like broken records every fucking week. You know what the problems are. The problems are exactly what we say every single week. It all lies in the lap of one man, but to that one man, everything's great. And to that one man, I don't think he sees it. He may need to get new prescription glasses. People are leaving this company and losing interest and stopping to watch AEW week by week by week by week, man. They are leaving in droves. I don't know what it's going to take for him to say, you know what, I need to take a step back. I need to change something. Changing a venue, changing this and that, optically about the show, changing some lighting rigs, whatever the fucking case may be. It's nowhere near a resolution to the problem. You know what the problem is. Nobody will say it. We gladly say it every fucking week. You guys know what the problem is. We're going to get into this Dynamite post show. We're going to break this thing down, and we thank you guys for being here on this Wednesday night. Tonight, we're sponsored by Turtle Beach. Jesse and I are both gamers, man, and we need some serious gear to really get involved when we're gaming, man. Call of Duty, Destiny 2, which is our jam. You got to have a proper headset, man. You got to be properly equipped, especially if you're a Hunter main or a Titan main, a Warlock main. You got to hear everything that's going on, man. And that's why we are sponsored by Turtle Beach. They got the biggest sale of their year now through Cyber Monday for Black Friday. All you guys got to do is go to the pinned comment in the live stream chat, turtlebeach.com/script and go get yourself a Turtle Beach headset, man. I've been playing Destiny today. Little show and tell here, man. Absolutely fucking beast of a headset, man. Love the sound. It is so good. And we want to get you guys ready for whatever's coming up. So make sure you guys go to turtlebeach.com/script and go get yourself a Turtle Beach headset. We'll talk about my friends over at Turtle Beach a little bit later on in the show. Follow me on social media. Follow Jesse on social media at JD from NY206, at Chi-Town Smark. Go do that. Make sure you guys also go follow Jesse on YouTube as well. His name is linked down in the description below. So go click his name. It'll take you right to his channel. Last night, what?
Tell Turtle Beach to send me some goddamn headphones, man.
What do you think? I'm a fucking magician?
Yeah. Say, hey, my partner has no Turtle Beaches to show off to my audience, bruh.
I'll see what I can do. Go check out TNT last night, man. Episode 73. What a discussion we had last night, man. The Sala Monster and JD coming together on Tuesday Night Titans. Go check that out, man. We were live for over 3 hours. Some really great discussion there. And a couple of instances where Jason really did not agree with what I had to say, man. So that is what the vibe is on Tuesday nights, man. We're not here to agree with each other. That would be boring. Go check that out.
Jason, bruh.
He's a great dude, as always. So go check that out, as well as today's extra. Thank you for the unbelievable support, man. We are already at 18,000 views in 6 hours on that video tonight. Toni Storm retired from AEW. No, it's not really happening, but it is all part of her grand return. Probably heading...
Now.
Yeah, well, I mean, I won't blame her now. Probably, maybe we see her at Full Gear. Maybe we see her in Australia for Grand Slam. We don't really know. So go check that out. And make sure you guys get those super chats in. Dylan, thank you, brother, for the $100 in Australian super chat. And thank you to everybody so far that has donated to the stream. Keep that energy coming on in, man. We'll hang out at the end of the show. And please hit that thumbs up. Strive for 1,000 likes. We're already halfway there, more than halfway there. 1,000 likes tonight, live on the AEW Dynamite post right here on OTS. And please leave a comment down below. If you guys are watching this after the fact, leave a comment down below in the comment section. It could be anything. Leave me your favorite color, your favorite TV show, your favorite emoji. It helps us out in the algorithm. As always, thank you guys for all of your support. Jesse, I'm going to leave it up to you, man. It is now time for your favorite new segment that is now 2 weeks in. What is it called?
It is called Week 2's edition of Collision Corner.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. There he is. There he is. Look at him.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week, in this edition of Collision Corner, boy, we got a juicy one for you, man. We have the Acclaimed winning the last spot in the championship tag match at Full Gear. Okay. Nobody cares? All right. Don't blame you. Also, we have Mina. Mina's in a match with Harley Quinn. Mina wins.
Oh,
Mina.
man, my favorite parts of the show, man. Mina. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you just wait for it, man. After the match with Harley Quinn, Mina was in an interview with Lexi Nair. After the interview with Lexi Nair later in the show, Mina was in the main event at the end. Mina came 3 times.
Bro, was it titillating?
Bro, despite Mina's best efforts, the show was still the drizzling tits.
Oh, my goodness.
It was still the drizzling tits. FYI, fun fact, did you know Deonna Purrazzo is in a tag team with Tyra Valkyrie?
Who?
The tag name is called Vendetta.
That's a shocker, man. It's a vendetta. I think AEW's got a vendetta against Deonna Purrazzo. That's why she's fucking buried on Saturday night.
Man, I legitimately just found this out. I had no idea that they were burying her in a tag team. But that's where she is.
May God rest her soul.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is your edition of Collision Corner.
Oh, my goodness. Is that all that happened on Saturday night?
Yeah, bro. That's about it, man.
You like this music? You like this music?
No, I love it, man. It's fantastic stuff. It's a W, man. Love it.
Oh my God, this show sucks. I'd rather be doing anything than covering this fucking dog shit show, man. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Where was Beast Mortos, bro? There's no Beast Mortos Saturday night.
I don't have any Beast Mortos notes, man.
There was no Beast Mortos on Saturday night?
No, I don't.
There was no
believe so.
Frank the Attorney on Saturday night?
I don't believe so. Where's there any Beast Mortos?
I thought there was a tag team match, no?
Triple check those notes. Oh, that's right.
Oh my goodness.
They were in the match that the Acclaimed won.
Oh. Bro, they're not happy with you forgetting. They're not happy with you forgetting Beast Mortos, bro.
Yeah, what are you gonna do, man? Beast Mortos cannot have the rocket pack strapped to him every week, bro.
How
He
soon?
was in the tag match with Roosh. With Roosh, by the way. Roosh is still in the company.
How soon before Mike Bailey is buried on Collision, bro?
Why is it?
How soon is he on Rampage, man? Ricochet lasted 6 weeks, man. How quick is Mike Bailey, Speedball, gonna make it to Rampage, bro?
I can tell you with absolute honesty, I'm being dead ass, bro. He would be better off staying with TNA. I'm not even exaggerating that. Mike Bailey should stay in TNA, man.
Why do you say that?
Because he's going to AEW.
What do you know, Chantal Smart? Mike Bailey is a great professional wrestler and he needs to be where the best wrestle.
Bro, look, man. Mike Bailey.
Man.
Let me. All right. Oh, look, all bullshit aside. I'm not even kidding. Mike Bailey is just a different kind of version of Ricochet. He's phenomenal in the ring. He's not going to do anything in the charisma department to entertain anyone on a promo or anything like that. But when he gets in the ring, his matches are fantastic. Now, you see where Ricochet is right now. How is Mike Bailey going to get any further?
I don't know. This is what I said, man. You know how many Facebook fucking groups were fucking tweeting me or tweeting at me and screen capping my tweet the other day, man? Oh, my God. They were so salty. JT's hating on Mike Bailey, man. Fuck him. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Who the fuck hates on Mike Bailey, man? I called 3 Mike Bailey matches in House of Glory. What are you talking about? I know how good he is.
Mike Bailey is nowhere near the recognizable name that Ricochet is in this industry. And Ricochet is going nowhere. How is Mike Bailey going to be any better?
You said it, I didn't. There you go. I've been saying this for weeks. Start the show off, man. All-Star 8-man tag team match. All-Star 8-man tag team match. Will Ospreay and Ricochet teaming together, man. So much for that banger match we had, man. It's like they have no more issues anymore after that 5-year anniversary Dynamite match, man. Remember that one?
No.
No, nobody does.
No.
Nobody does. Yet Ricochet wants to tweet at me passively aggressively, right? And he's like, I hope you have a good day, bro. Yeah, you too, man.
Not a nice guy. That's
Yeah, nice
better
guy.
than the tweet I saw him post about a week ago that said, I wrote it down. Hold on. Suck my dick. That I am not making that up. Ricochet went out there and tweeted that to some fan who had something to say that he didn't like. And yes, Trevor Mann went out there and told that fan to suck his dick.
Maybe we need to ask Frank the attorney, man. Is that a violation of AEW's guidelines on social media etiquette? Is that a it's an offense,
Bro, I wrote it down. There's a reason I wrote it down. That's a little Easter egg into what kind of show I'm putting together on my channel. But I wrote it down. He really did say that. That's where that's how frustrated he is right now.
Are you telling everybody that you're going to have a show based off how despicable and unprofessional AEW wrestlers are on social media?
Oh, close.
Oh, all right. Listen, man, that's a good one, man. I got to put my stamp of approval on that one.
That's close. Yeah, that's
There you
close.
Ricochet, Will Ospreay. We have Hobbs and Mark Davis. Gee, man, the crowd went silent when Mark Davis didn't even get his own theme music, man. He came out to Will Ospreay's theme music. That's how much of a nobody he is. Konosuke Takeshita, Kyle Fletcher, Lance Archer, and Brian Cage. This was labeled as an all-star 8-man tag team match. Went 14 minutes. I mean, I don't know, Jesse. I wasn't really paying super attention, man. Did you see a tag in this match at all? I mean, I felt like this was like a whirlwind of just fucking maneuvers all over the place.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I did not sit here and watch the match looking for things like continuity or tags or anything of interest. I just sat there and watched these dudes do stuff in the ring. I'm being dead serious, man.
Yeah, I stand firm on what I said last week. Hobbs got zero reaction when he came out. I don't know why we did not introduce him or at least tease him on joining the Hurt Business. I mean, I don't know how him standing alongside Trevor and the rest of these fucking geeks outside Will Ospreay is going to do anything for him. I don't really understand that. Like, nobody cares. Like, this is what you brought him back to do. What is he in the middle of? He's already taking care of what he's got to take care of. There's no more reason for him to even want to go after the Don Callis family. They didn't do anything despicable to him. He got injured, and then he came back, and they made some storyline out of thin air. Oh, my God, he forgot. You know, Don Callis forgot about Will Hobbs. I mean, how could he, man? What a evil human being. He didn't call me while I was rehabilitated. That's your fucking go-to? That's your story? Who gives a shit? Just move on and let people forget about it. I mean, nobody remembers him in the Don Callis family anyway. He did nothing. So why didn't you put him in a group that would actually get him over? I don't really understand that decision.
Now, well, I heard he's gonna join the Hurt Business. I also heard Queen Amanado is gonna join.
Oh yeah, actually, that's not that bad of an idea. I think that could work.
I mean, again, is it gonna get? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I'll let it play out.
Sure, we'll let it play out. We'll pick this up after the commercial break. Takeshita, he went for a pinfall on Ospreay. Archer and Cage gave Davis a double team neck breaker. Takeshita's going at it with Ospreay. Fletcher tags in, and he stalked Ospreay on the mat. Hobbs is taken out of the match. He limped back into the match around the 10-minute mark. Now, he got taken out because they moved the steel steps, and the knee and the leg issues, which he was out for, I think he had a tear of something. I'm not exactly sure what it was, MCL, ACL. I don't know what it was, but they jammed his leg in between the ring and the steel steps, and they crushed it, and then he got taken out. He comes back out. He limps out about 10 minutes into the match. He just absolutely took out Fletcher in the aisle, and then he gets a hot tag from Ospreay. So this was about kind of building Will Hobbs up as the monster in the match. He fended off Cage and Archer's double team attempt. He landed a clothesline on both. Hobbs then power slammed Timu Drew McIntyre a minute later, and then tagged in Mark Davis. Davis dropped Takeshita with a big right hand, roundhouse punch. And then Davis landed a leaping pile driver, which looked great, on Takeshita. Fletcher broke that up for a 2 count. Fletcher got in the face of his former partner, and the crowd went mild. Nobody cares. I doubt anybody even remembers they were a tag team. He slapped him. Davis tackled him. Takeshita surprised Davis with a punch. Ricochet leaps into the ring. Cage followed with a power bomb of Ricochet. Hobbs gave Cage a spine buster. Archer chokeslam Hobbs. Ospreay then springboard forearmed Cage. And then Ospreay and Fletcher finally went at it. They went at each other. Ospreay gave Fletcher a Spanish fly. He charged Fletcher. Fletcher pulled Davis into the path of a hidden blade and accidentally hits Mark Davis with the hidden blade. Fletcher super kicked Ospreay, and then dove onto him at ringside seconds later. Takeshita then back in the ring, and he does the big power driver knee to Mark Davis, who was only in this match to suffer the loss. 1, 2, 3, and Takeshita beats Davis for the win. So the heels, the Don Callis family, get the win. I'm still excited about Ospreay and Fletcher. I think it's probably going to be the best match of the night. No question. And I thought what they have done leading up to the pay-per-view has been very good. I don't know if people still believe in Kyle Fletcher after all that they've done, but I hope that he gets the opportunity to really prove himself. And like I said, we even did predictions last night. Jason Solomonster thinks that Ospreay is going to win. Jesse and I think Fletcher needs the win. Now, I don't know where you guys sit, but we all think that Ospreay is bulletproof. Yes, Ospreay is going to be a future world champion. A loss to Kyle Fletcher is not going to put a damper on those plans. It will not change those plans at all. Fletcher needs a victory more than anybody else on Saturday night, and I'm sticking with that. If they don't give Fletcher the win, we have wasted all this television time for absolutely nothing. Correct, Jesse?
Absolutely. What is Fletcher losing gonna do for Ospreay? I mean, I don't understand it. I mean, but Fletcher losing to Ospreay at this moment kind of just makes his gimmick, makes this whole heel turn, everything they've been doing kind of one-sided and worthless. After Ospreay beats him, who gives a single fuck about Fletcher at that point?
Now, I'm going to make a recommendation here for all the fucking half-witted buffoons out there that say, oh, JD doesn't give any criticism and solutions to the problems. Yes, I do. I always do. So does this guy. So I'm going to give one little nugget for you guys about what we need to do. My question to you, Jesse, is before I get into what I want to say, is what are we doing with Mark Davis, man? This guy is as dead could be if he lasts on his own on the AEW roster. There's nowhere for Mark Davis to go but down. So what are we doing with Mark Davis? To me, the answer to all of this is to join the Don Callis family. What do you think about that?
I was just getting ready to say, there is nothing for Davis to do of interest except turn heel and join the Don Callis family. There is nothing else of any kind of interest he can do. If you want to do anything, turn him heel, put him with the Don Callis family, put him with Fletcher, make him a heel tag team. That is the only semi-interesting thing I can come up with for Mark Davis.
So I don't know why we didn't already put those plans into motion when he came back, because you would think that he would side with his best friend and his tag team partner and just join the Don Callis family. Did we really need an inadvertent hidden blade to hit Mark Davis for him to all of a sudden say, man, fuck that Will Ospreay, I'm standing with my friend? Meanwhile, 2 weeks ago, he comes back and he sides with Will Ospreay. Like, the fuck are we doing, man? Just put him in the Don Callis family. I think that's where we're leading here, because other than that, this guy's dead as dead could be on Wednesday nights.
No one gives a shit.
No
one gives an absolute shit. No one knows anything about him, to be honest, man. AEW did a poor job at really building him up to be anything that we should actually care about. So why would we? Everything, look, when we say we don't care about something, it's nothing to do with the wrestler. We know who these guys are, these girls, these women are. We know what they can do. We just need you to put them in something interesting. You can't just pick the top fucking actor, biggest action movie star, whoever you think is the best. Denzel. Put Denzel in a movie where he's doing nothing that anyone gives a shit about, and the movie's terrible. The movie's terrible, no one gives a shit, and it has nothing to do with the actor. It's the story being told. You have to give people something to fucking work with.
You mean to tell me they're not giving anybody anything to work with?
Nothing to work with. Camille, Mercedes, Bonet. I mean, Statlander turns heel for no reason. Nobody gives a shit about any of this stuff because the story is really, really fucking bad.
Well, maybe we should start with the show looking like fucking indie amateur hour out there every fucking Wednesday. It doesn't even look like a big budget production. It looks it looks terrible. It feels terrible. It sounds terrible. So how could you believe in the talent if the show itself doesn't come off as a big budget show?
Kid Revo said they did that already. It's called Gladiator 2. you need to quit playing, man. We haven't seen the movie.
I will be in the theaters, I think, on Sunday watching that here in my town, for sure.
I might wait for it to come to stream. And there's nothing against the movie. I usually wait for the movie to come to stream, not unless it's something like just knock it out of the park. I got to go to the theater to see it in IMAX.
Listen, man, Denzel Washington's got a major role, and he's a powerful human being in the movie, man. I'm watching it.
I don't blame you, man. It's Denzel.
I know.
I hope they wrote something good for him.
He sounds good so far. We'll see what happens. But, yes, Davis should absolutely join the Don Callis family and join Mr. Fletcher again. They could absolutely use tag teams. That does not mean that Fletcher has to be tag team specifically. He can go and do whatever he needs to do, man. I think that would be great. Utilize them to the best of their abilities. You want to build Fletcher up as a single? Do it. You want to have Aussie Open back together, who was a great tag team to begin with? Then do it. Best of both worlds. That's what you need to do. Moving on. Moxley. He stood backstage with Claudio, Marina Shafir, and Wheeler Yuta. Mox said his objective remains the same, which is retaining the AEW title, which we have not seen since Wrestle Dream, by the way. So much for that match meaning something without a title present.
If that title is not redesigned, then I got to question why this shit's being done.
We need to see the title Saturday night. If the title's on the line, we need to see the title in the referee's hands, and we need to see the title on the pay-per-view. No doubt. So he said, retaining the title and taking out Orange Cassidy, whom he called a threat to my people. How much of a threat can Orange Cassidy be when he's out there throwing gimmick punches and kicks to fucking Jon Moxley? Give me a break. Yuta sat and stared almost like he was in a trance, and Claudio spoke in a foreign language, and he talked shit about Orange Cassidy and obviously Darby Allin, who he wrestled tonight. So Darby, he walked up some steps in the back with a skateboard in his hand, and he said, each of the Death Riders will have their day. He said, today is Claudio's day. Sure thing, man. It was not Claudio's day. Actually, it was Claudio's day. It wasn't Darby's day at all. Continental Classic is starting next week. How does AEW hide all of their deficiencies? Great pro wrestling. Continental Classic should be great. I'm genuinely curious to see who's in the tournament. The field of 12, 2 blocks of 6 each. It should be some good television, at least better than what we're getting now. But will they build stories within the tournament? I'm pretty sure that they will, because they absolutely need to. But I'm not giving any hope that those stories coming out of the tournament will continue going on into January, because they tried that last year and they did nothing with any of those stories coming out of last year's Continental Classic. So we enjoy it for what it is, and it's just a great pro wrestling tournament. Renee, she interviewed MVP Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley. And they pull up in the parking lot backstage. And MVP announced that Lashley would have an unannounced match tonight on Dynamite. I started asking myself why. We don't need this tonight. Save his debut on the pay-per-view. So all of a sudden, Swerve attacked Lashley from behind with a chain. Renee fled. Swerve retreated after a quick dash and grab here. MVP and Shelton Benjamin checked on Bobby Lashley, who was knocked down by Swerve's attack. Okay.
Can we get Renee some fucking security or something, man? She's in harm's way back there in that fucking locker room, man. What the hell is going on?
She's all over the place.
Jeez.
Adam Cole, baby. Got another Adam Cole segment. He made his ring entrance. Who's ready for story time with Adam Cole, baby? Nobody in Reading, Pennsylvania, I'll tell you that. He says he and Roderick Strong have the same goal, which is to give MJF an ass whipping of a lifetime. He was interrupted by Kyle O'Reilly, who walked to the ring, mic in hand. O'Reilly said 14 years ago in Reading, Pennsylvania, they had their second match ever against each other. Bro, when Kyle O'Reilly came out, what did you feel tonight?
Kyle O'Reilly came out?
Kyle O'Reilly.
He came. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bro, look, man. We say this just about every week. Kyle O'Reilly by himself is as boring as fucking dishwater, man. They need the three of them back together. Now, look, I understand and I can appreciate that it looks like we will be getting them back together, and they are attempting to tell us a story to lead right back to that, as opposed to just throwing them back together, which would be worse. But at the same time, man, it's just crawling at a snail's fucking pace. And it's not making any sense with this win 3 matches to get to MJF bullshit that pulled off. And now it looks like we legit have a one-on-one with MJF and Roderick Strong. Who gives a shit about... We couldn't even get MJF to show up live for the go-home show before the pay-per-view, which I'm telling you would have done something to stir up some interest to that fucking match. Something. We get another pre-tape segment, man. It's just not moving. It's just not going anywhere fast enough.
I genuinely don't. I'm a man of many words. I don't know where this is going at all. I mean, is this all being done to give Adam Cole that edge back that he seemingly has just forgotten about? Like, he's got no edge to him whatsoever. Zero. You know, remember when he was in Black and Gold, bro? He was a legit boss. He walked around like he owned the fucking joint. I don't know who the fuck this is on AEW television, man. He's just, it just comes off as he's happy to be there, man. He doesn't give a shit what happens around him.
Yep.
So he's out there with Kyle O'Reilly, walked to the ring. O'Reilly said 14 years ago in Reading, Pennsylvania, they're their second match ever. We've come a long way, man. O'Reilly says he's had some real highs and lows with Cole, and he's come to know him better than almost anyone, as the crowd couldn't give a single shit. He says he's qualified to deliver some truth, which is that his obsession with MJF has to come to an end. Gee, I think we all agree. He says he has to stop putting his friends in bad positions, and he has a bad feeling about this. Cole asked if he thinks Strong can't handle MJF. O'Reilly said playing with MJF is like playing with fire, and he doesn't want to see his friends get burnt. He said MJF is evil, and Cole will never be like him, and that's a good thing. He dropped the mic and left. Cole just looked up at Roddy as he walked away, and legitimately, I swear on my grandfather's tomb, this segment came to a close and they went right to the next segment, which was Orange Cassidy and the conglomeration backstage with Renee. They did not even let this breathe. They didn't let this sit. They didn't question what O'Reilly was possibly saying. They didn't ponder on commentary what Adam Cole might be thinking. They went right. As soon as he dropped the mic, on to the next segment. Here's Orange Cassidy with Renee Paquette. Like, what? How are you going to get me to care about the emotion that these two guys are putting into this thing if you're going to go right to Orange Cassidy and fucking Tomohiro Ishii? Where are we going with this? Does anybody get anything from what was said here by Kyle O'Reilly? All I potentially get here is that MJF is not to be trusted. No shit. Is the Undisputed Kingdom going to turn on Adam Cole and join MJF? I don't know. Is Kyle O'Reilly trying to get the band back together because they know MJF is up to some dastardly plans? I don't know. Is Adam Cole trying to get that edge back? Is his friends trying to give Adam Cole that fucking pep talk about getting that edge back that they used to have? I don't know. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? They are treading the same storyline for how many years now with the Undisputed Era? I love them. One of my favorite WWE stables of all time. This is not it. I don't know what the fuck this segment needs. I don't know what this story needs. I don't know what Adam Cole needs. It's all got to come to an end. I don't know where it could possibly go, Jesse. I have zero, and I mean legitimately zero fucks to give about this, and I'm not going to try and find any to give them because I just don't care.
Nope. Don't blame you. Why would you? You know what's interesting? If we get Cheeseburger along with Pineapple Pete and the pizza guy, we can get some pineapple on the Luigi guy with burgers on the side. We might be able to get somewhat of an That's how interesting this bullshit is right now. Okay.
So let me ask you. I pitched weeks ago, right, with MJF and Adam Cole. I felt like after what they did, you know, I hate the fact that they didn't do Adam Cole and Roddy one-on-one to get to MJF for the pay-per-view and then play that up with Roddy beating Adam Cole. You know, I would have loved to seen that happen because that's exactly what MJF would have done. He would have put the two guys together in a match and, like, put them, you know, they're best friends and they got to battle it out to see who gets MJF at the pay-per-view. That's what should have been done. Now, I don't know where they're going with this, but I said it then, I'm going to say it now. I think we said it during the Wrestle Dream post. Adam Cole and MJF build it towards World's End and have it happen at World's End. So I think that's where they're going. But at that point, when we get there, I don't think that there's legitimately any way that they could write this shit to make sense to a point where I'm not going to side with MJF and where Adam Cole is going to gain sympathy from the fans for the fans to want to see him beat MJF. I just don't see that happening. I mean, every step of the way, we are backing MJF here because at the end of the day, no matter what you want to do and how you want to twist it to make it make sense, at the end of the day, MJF was done dirty in December. He lost everything because of this one man, Adam Cole. Why would we feel for Adam Cole? The one thing that he had was the ankle injury to get sympathy off of, and he refused not to talk about it. MJF, I came out there to help you, and I broke my ankle in the fucking process, and you did nothing to back me up while I was out for 15 months.
Well, not only that, MJF has been off TV for months. So when he comes back, he's going to be the automatic babyface here.
Kind of.
So I don't want to. I don't quite look, man. I don't understand how we are supposed to give a shit about this match when you haven't had time to get MJF on the show. I understand he's a busy man. I understand he's filming a movie. I get all of that. But my answer to that is don't book him on the pay-per-view because this is not doing anyone any favors. And the chat called this out earlier. Who is MJF to call out anyone to win matches to get a match with him? He holds 0 gold right now. He hasn't been on TV. He's not doing anything. Who is he to call any shots of making someone jump through hoops to get to him? Who is he? He is no different than Orange fucking Cassidy right now in this instance.
This is what I don't understand about the company. It's almost as if they did no thinking whatsoever and no rerouting of plans here. Like, they feel that putting MJF on the pay-per-view is going to, oh my God, drastically change the feeling of the pay-per-view. MJF being in a match against Roderick Strong will add no extra pay-per-view buys, will add no extra interest to the show. It will add absolutely fuck all to the show. I don't know why we needed MJF on the show when he hasn't been present on television and basically cut the same promo week after week after week, which was probably done in one fucking take at his house.
One night.
One night, 15 minutes. All they had to do was film him drinking a glass of wine. Tough day at fucking work, man. Give me my fucking paycheck. Great for him. So
Now look. I'm sorry to cut you, but if you had to go through this ridiculous story of them winning 3 fucking matches and don't know why. Again, he holds no title. How about this? How about you have Roderick Strong and Adam Cole be the last match that they have to win, do that match at the fucking pay-per-view.
That's exactly where I was going, yes.
Yeah, and have MJF come
do
running in.
then do MJF and Adam Cole in Chicago.
No, I was gonna have MJF do a surprise
Or somebody in
run-in.
Chicago.
Yeah, at the match where you're not advertising him, so you don't have to produce him. It'll make it that much of a surprise when he shows up. And then, do the match in Chicago. But advertising him for a match that he can't even show up to do the build for is just a fucking waste. It's just the way. It'd have been better if he just showed up unexpectedly and interrupted the fucking match. Been much more fucking exciting than this. We don't even know what kind of shape MJF's gonna be in right now. He's been filming a movie.
I don't know. I mean, this whole thing is a fucking mess. Nobody cares about O'Reilly. Nobody cares about Strong. Nobody cares about Cole. MJF is in the middle of this fucking dog shit garbage, and this is what we're producing here. Imagine after 5 years, which is fucking ungodly ridiculous. After 5 years, they finally got us to a point where MJF is in a match and we're uttering the words, I don't care. You don't find that to be a fucking problem?
It's your best talent. You're the biggest
He's
talent
the ace of the fucking company, and we're sitting here saying, I don't give a fuck about an MJF match. Like, I feel dirty even saying it. The fuck have we been reduced to here? I don't know, man. I don't know. I only cover the show, man. I don't work there. What the fuck do I know?
I mean, some of this stuff is... Sometimes this stuff can just write itself. I mean, you guys might think we're geniuses with these creative ideas, but I mean, this stuff writes itself sometimes. This is just easy, but somehow it would turn convoluted, and nobody fucking likes it.
Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. Orange Cassidy, he spoke backstage about beating Claudio on his own. Rocky Romero, oh boy. Mark Briscoe and Big Tom, Tomohiro Ishii, walked in. Briscoe says he has his back. Cassidy insisted that they stay away. Briscoe said, man, if you insist, so be it. Cassidy says it's 5 of them and 1 of him. So go ahead and do whatever you're going to do Saturday, because you're going to need all the help you can get. I don't really understand the words that Orange Cassidy portrayed here in this promo. AEW's championship is on the line. The power of AEW hangs in the balance. There's a power struggle for AEW. And Orange Cassidy wants to go at it by himself on a 5-on-1 situation. Does that make any sense to you?
Nope.
Like, how, Tony, does any of this make to the fucking script, bro? Yeah, I get it. It's a dumb babyface thing to do, sure. But it's also fucking stupid. It doesn't make any sense. No rational human being is going to be like, oh, man, yeah, they got 5 guys over there on that side, man. I'm going to go at it alone, man. I don't need anybody out there. Are you fucking kidding me? With the power of AEW that hangs in the balance, man. AEW, the right for AEW hangs in the balance. Nobody wants to defend this guy. He wants nobody to defend him. Jesus Christ.
Look, come out there with me. Just watch those a-holes on the outside. Let me take care of stuff in the ring. Sure. But no, stay back here. I'll deal with all 40 of them by myself. Okay.
Sure.
Go for it.
It's a great idea, man. Great idea. Even Mark Briscoe thought he was an idiot. Chris Statlander. She went one-on-one with the gatekeeper of the division when Nyla Rose has the night off. Hikaru Shida. Both ladies in this match. For what reason, you ask? No reason. No reason.
This was a backstage segment on Collision, all right?
Oh, okay.
Statlander was doing an interview with Lexi, all right? And Hikaru Shida came up and said, hey, I just want to, basically I want to shake your hand, I'm so happy to see that you're going to go out there and dethrone Mercedes, and put an end to this. It's great to hear. And Stat came back with the reply of, yeah. As a matter of fact, me and you should have a match on fucking Dynamite this Wednesday. And she just look at, what? Okay.
Is that the way it went down?
Basically, yes. Chat, did you see that? She came out and said, I'm happy for you. I think you'll do great against Mercedes. I'm happy to see you're going to take her out. Oh, yeah, thank you. What better way than to test myself against a former champion like you? God,
that sounds awful. God, that sounds fucking terrible, bro. And then you wonder why I don't watch Collision.
Oh.
It's a show written for idiots, by idiots, and you all eat it like fucking slop. That's all it is.
My God. Look, everybody else saw that shit too. That's what happened, bro. It was the dumbest shit.
Tony Khan called up Hikaru Shida and said, hey, Shida, listen, I need you tonight to put over Stat, man. We got nobody else. Nobody else wanted to come into Reading, Pennsylvania. I need you to do the deed. I need you to do the job tonight, okay? 3-time women's champion out there against Statlander. And the one thing that I noticed, Jesse, after this match was over, it went 10 minutes. Statlander, had a more difficult time. This thing just stood out to me like a sore thumb. She had a more difficult time tonight against Shida than she did against the fucking, the muscle, the bodyguard, the big Camille last week, man. It's like, what the fuck? How did she have a more difficult time with Shida than she did against Camille? I don't understand the logic behind that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Match starts. Sheeta. I know. It's. This is what happens, man, when you got fucking amateurs and marks right in the show. The ladies went at it, and we go into a commercial break. Sheeta battled back with a running knee lift, and she goes into the commercial break with control of the match. So we come back from the break. Statlander hits a running corner knee before spinning out into a fisherman buster for a near fall. Sheeta fought off Wednesday Night Fever through a series of forearms. Statlander sold none of them. Wrist clutch into a schoolboy. Got Sheeta into a pinning predicament for a 2. Sheeta stalled in a comeback, trying her katana knee. She hesitated hitting the big knee. I don't know why. But connected on a Falcon Arrow for a 2 count. And she followed with a release German suplex. Sheeta wanted the katana, but Statlander countered into Wednesday Night Fever for the 1, 2, 3. Good old Sheeta taking a nice L, as always. Back to Ring of Honor you go, you skag. Great. Statlander helped Sheeta. What happened?
I want to make something very clear, though, before we move on.
Yeah.
Statlander look nice.
She always does, man. She always does.
Fucking Thicklander, man. Holy shit.
Statlander helped Sheeta up and shook her hand post-match. Mercedes Moné walks out. CEO chants humming in the arena, echoing in the arena. Nobody was chanting CEO. Camille's out there with an arm in a sling, and she's standing by Mercedes. Moné puts over the Boston Celtics that ran down the Sixers for cheap heat. She ran down the Sixers for cheap heat, mentioning holding the TBS title longer than Statlander. Moné is the greatest TBS champion of all time and will never lose the title. She was met with shut the fuck up chants, and Camila standing out there with an arm in a sling after last week's comical tackle through the plasterboard wall spot on Dynamite. So Camille is ordered by Mercedes to go attack Statlander in the ring, even with her arm in a sling. This lady has one arm. So Camille stepped up in between Stat and Sheeta, and I thought that she was going to turn on Mercedes right there and side with both Statlander and Sheeta, because it's ridiculous how a one-armed Camille is going to have any fighting chance against both Statlander and Sheeta. So what did she do, Jesse? She threw a punch at Statlander, and she was dumped to the outside, man, in the most comical, most jobber way possible, man. She looked like the biggest fucking geek that I think I've seen in 5 years in that women's division, man. What a
Sheeta held the middle rope down, and Camille just kind of went just fumbling through it a little bit.
What a ridiculous segment. So they sent her outside. Sheeta went after her as Moné tried to sneak attack Statlander with a backstabber, which she attempted to do several times and could not. Statlander did not budge and planted Moné with a Wednesday Night Fever to stand tall with the TBS title. Here's a spoiler, folks. That closing segment showed you exactly who's winning the match on Saturday night.
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. And watching Mercedes Moné on the back of Chris Cakelander is like night and day, bro.
Are we in position yet after everything that we've seen? I think Jason mentioned it last night on TNT. You look back at March when we debuted Mercedes in Boston at Big Business, and you look at her now, Jesse. Does she feel as big as she did in March, man? It took, what is that, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 8 months, bro. How the mighty have fallen, man. What do you think about the fall of Mercedes Moné after 8 months of being on AEW television, man? It's sad to see.
The hype of her coming in was through the roof, all right? The payoff to her coming in fell flat. Too many people, sat and buried the whole thing, buried the gimmick, buried her stint in AEW before it even got a chance to get off the ground. And we were both sitting here saying, guys, give it a fucking minute. This is net. Give it a chance. Let it breathe. Let her get her feet wet and everything. But now here we are months later saying, no, it is not. She is just as flat as she was when she debuted. She has not gotten hotter. It is not warming up. It is not getting. It is just as flat as it was when she started, bro.
Listen, Mercedes, I love Mercedes. I think Mercedes is great. When she's in the ring and there's no filter, there's no chains, nothing, man, she is great. And she's obviously showed everybody that she is healthy and she is ready to do business. But this is one of those situations where I constantly have to repeat myself because the fan base on this side doesn't know any better and they are so pea-brained, it is comical. Mercedes is the product of... Now, granted, the gimmick is not what Sasha Banks was. I mean, it's just uber cringy. I think the theme music is just the catalyst for the cringe. They got to get rid of whatever they do. The theme music's fine. Get rid of the fucking chant. You want to call yourself the CEO and all that nonsense? That's fine. Get it out of the theme. It is just fucking embarrassing, first of all. Second of all, she is the product of bad booking. Now, we were promised when Mercedes came into the company that there was going to be a revolution. There was going to be this. There was going to be that. Women's wrestling was going to be on the uptick. Honestly, the division is right back to where it was before Mercedes was there, and I don't really see any change whatsoever with her being in the locker room, with her being on the show. So where the fuck are we going with the entire division? Nobody is better off with Mercedes there. The show has not been better off with Mercedes there. The division is still a shell of what it should be. Where's the story? Where's the writing? Where's the emotion? I don't get none of that. And this is a woman that I put on a pedestal, and fuck me for doing that. This is a woman I put on the pedestal for wanting memorable shit. She's not going to be a part of some rinky-dink fucking one week in, 1 week out, week-to-week fucking garbage that we're seeing now. She's here to make a lasting impression. She's here to make a moment. She's here to make stories matter. We've got none of that. No. And this company has embarrassed everybody who expected things to change. And that's fucking sad. And I fucking hate them for that. Mercedes should be ashamed of herself that she's taking this paycheck and she's not doing anything to change the fucking problems that exist there, man. Nothing has changed with her there. And she's just another name who is a great pro wrestler who takes the fucking paycheck and is happy to be paid and not give a single fuck about what happens in this division. I don't know what else to say, man.
I'm in the same boat as you. I sat right here in the spring and said that the AEW women's division was about to fucking take off and kill it this summer. You had Mercedes coming in. You know, we had Britt supposed to be coming back soon. We had Jamie Hayter supposed to be coming back soon. They signed Deonna Purrazzo. You know, Chris Statlander. Dude, they had everything they needed. And the creative just failed. Not only the women, it failed the men too. It failed miserably. I mean, there's no debating that Mercedes can wrestle. Somebody just said that Mercedes can wrestle her ass off. She did. I mean, it's gone. You know, but still, if you just let them work with something that they can actually sink their fucking teeth into as far as storylines go, man, then the women would be. It's not like the division is lacking. It's not like, oh, they need more, or they're missing this piece, or these people can't wrestle. I would say, I would just blanket the whole women's division. I would say 95% of everyone in the women's division can get in that ring and put on a fucking banger match. You just need to give them fucking story to take into that match with them. And they can't. They fucking can't.
What story does this match give to everybody watching this pay-per-view on Saturday? What's the story here? There is none.
There is none.
There is no story. Statlander couldn't even be bothered to fucking tell us why she turned babyface after she was a heel at All Out, who beat her best friend, which should have solidified her heel run, which she was doing very good at. Stokely was great with her. Yeah, we'll get rid of him. Yeah, we'll turn her back into a babyface. And then they gave no explanation at all for why she did what she did. And now she's back to being boring. We love Stat, but she was a lot more interesting as a heel. I'll tell you that right now.
I was highly interested to see what she can get accomplished as a heel. You know, they gave her the run for a couple of weeks and then just dumped it unceremoniously. Just dumped it. I don't fucking get it. Right now, the most exciting thing for me in the women's division is waiting for Julia Hart to come back. And I got to tell you, I am very worried about her coming back.
Julia?
Yep.
Well, they're gonna feed Jamie Hayter to Julia Hart. That's another fucking despicable, fucking nonsensical creative decision. You know, this is what people were all up and down the comment section, which I had to tell people repeatedly. Jason is not on the show to fucking agree with everything that I said. I am not going to be fucking tame and rinky-dink on the show because Jason's on the fucking show. So I said what I said last night, and Jesse has uttered this same thing. You know, a lot of people want to be blind to it. I even said it on Twitter. And it goes with the Danhausen thing. You look at the Danhausen situation and why he's not on TV. People made a big stink about Danhausen not on TV. I don't know who the fuck's asking for Danhausen on television. Danhausen, Jamie Hayter, FTR, Ricky Starks, the list goes on and on. How many people, Jesse, have backed at one point or another CM Punk, man? What do they all have in common?
Yeah. That sounds like a conspiracy theory, but at this point, it would be the biggest coincidence I've ever seen. Everyone who's publicly come out in support of CM Punk is doing nothing right now.
And Jamie Hayter is the recent of those people because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago. She said something last year, and it was in praise of CM Punk. If you don't listen to what CM Punk has to tell you, if you're a young talent, you're a fool. Basically is what she said. Gee, where is she on television now? She looks like she's a part of that 70s show. She looks like she should be in some fucking Austin Powers fucking remake starring alongside Mike Myers. And here she is being fed to Julia Hart. Gee, Tony, I wonder who's going to win Julia Hart's return match to AEW television. That's what you got?
She's completely getting fed to Julia Hart. There is no good outcome from that match. Because otherwise, you're going to feed it to Julia Hart, or you're going to have Julia Hart lose her debut return match. This is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, booking yourself into a corner.
Absolutely just nonsensical creative. Nonsensical. And then a lot of people are like, oh, what about Darby? Oh, what about House of Black? Oh, what about Brody? What about Malachi? Hey, they're losers. The House of Black are losers. They haven't done anything when Punk was there and after Punk. Darby, he's been there since day one. Why would they bury Darby Allin when he's a day oneer? Give me a break. He was there before fucking Punk was even a thought to come back to AEW television. Yeah, let's bury Darby. Everybody's going to use him as an excuse that he's friends with Punk. So what?
No, Darby's their future, bro.
Guy's going to be holding the world title next year. Yeah, let's bury Darby. Darby's not buried. No shit.
Darby's untouchable for them. Darby Allin taps into the younger generation of AEW fans. They all clamor to Darby. You can't bury Darby and expect to get away with it, man. You're going to lose a lot of core fans.
By the way, Ricky Starks may not be on AEW television, but tonight House of Glory announced Ricky Starks will be making his in-ring debut for House of Glory January 17th in Chicago at the Logan Square Auditorium.
I'll be there.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that, man. That is...
I'll be there. AEW will be in Chicago on Wednesday. I will not be there.
Unbelievable, man. I'll be, that's my first Ricky Starks match on the mic, on the call. Love it.
I will be there.
There you go. We're staying at the same place, by the way.
Same place?
Me and Jason are staying at the same place, yes.
All right, cool.
All right, moving on here, man. This women's division, this women's TBS title match is an absolute fucking disaster. Nobody cares. MVP is furious backstage and whispered to the cameraman to come with him as Shelton Benjamin and MVP see someone who is very reminiscent of Swerve Strickland wearing the same jacket that he was wearing during the attack earlier in the show. And it wasn't Swerve. They turned him around. It was some fucking geek wearing the same jacket as Swerve. It was legitimately a Swerve. And MVP smashed his cane in the ribcage as this guy fell to the mat. And Shelton Benjamin gave him a nice right hand for his measures. And that was basically it. And then they went to the ring, and Lashley had his handicap match up next.
What was he doing in that stairwell wearing Swerve's clothes?
I don't want to know, man. It was almost as if he was fucking grounded and told to look at the wall for about 15 minutes.
I'm imagining that Swerve saw him and was like, hey, you want my fucking rope? You can have it, bro. I can have your rope? Yeah, sure. Sweet, I'll take it. But you got to stand here in the stairwell facing the other way and just do nothing.
Ricky Starks. Yeah. He's coming. It's coming. Yeah, Tony says they have the best black pro wrestlers in the industry working for AEW. Sure. That's great. But what good is it if their creative is fucking dog shit? What I said today.
You also have some of the best white ones, some of the best Mexican ones,
some of the best
Japanese ones.
Yep.
But they're all being booked like shit.
Wow, man. What a comment there by TK, man. He doesn't know how to fucking put his foot in his mouth. Every single pay-per-view. Anyway, Bobby Lashley with MVP and Shelton Benjamin, and he defeated Joe Keys and Cheeseburger.
Woo!
I don't know what your infatuation is here with Cheeseburger, bro.
You didn't see how Cheeseburger got over? You didn't see his reaction, man?
Bro, he got a bigger reaction than fucking most of this show tonight.
Cheeseburger was over, bro. Come on, man. Let's do it.
Why?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Why is Cheeseburger? Does anybody in the chat know why Cheeseburger is so over?
God. Where
It looks like he should have at least 9 cheeseburgers, man. Holy shit.
I think Cheeseburger's from TNA, if I'm not mistaken. I saw him somewhere else. I think it might have been TNA. The Cheeseburger's fucking great, man.
It's like fucking Jack Cartwheel all over again.
Yeah. Personality, gimmick, name. It's just hilarious. You know what it was? All kidding aside, it was a little bit of levity in this boring ass show. I'm being dead ass, man. It was just this guy named Cheeseburger facing Lashley. Look, bro, you guys are gonna get smashed. But the guy's name is Cheeseburger. He got a big fucking smile on his face. Man, the guy's awesome. Let's see him do it, man. And of course, he got murdered. But he didn't submit. And he didn't get pinned. He's protected.
Lashley launched Cheeseburger over the top and into the corner. Lashley caught Keys, charging in, dropped both with a flatliner and a DDT combo. Keys was taken out to the floor, and he mowed down Cheeseburger to the boos of Reading, Pennsylvania, booing Bobby Lashley.
Bruh.
He dominated with the Dominator on Cheeseburger. Keys broke up the count. Lashley sold a couple of punches by Joe Keys. No sold him. Flattening Keys with a spine buster and a spear for the eventual win here. Hurt Lock applied. Keys went out cold with the Hurt Lock. And that was basically it. Post-match Swerve and his music hit. Prince Nana comes out, but no Swerve. Nana's in the aisleway with a chair. Benjamin went up after him. He chased Nana to the back. Swerve was hiding underneath the ring. He attacked Lashley from behind and dropped MVP with a chain wrapped around his fist. And when Benjamin came back, he tried to get into the ring, but it was too late. Swerve hit a house call and a Swerve stomp on Lashley. Strickland bailed as Benjamin and MVP recovered, and he escaped through the crowd.
Now, I got a plan to get Cheeseburger over. Okay, here we go.
We don't care about Swerve wrestling Bobby Lashley, I see, huh?
We're going to book Cheeseburger in a bunch of matches against heels, right? And, of course, he's going to get his ass kicked in all of them. But the crowd's going to get behind him. And maybe like the 5th or 6th jobber match or so, Cheeseburger might eke out a win against some mid-carder. I don't care. Insert fucking guy who's not doing fucking fuck all anyway. And Cheeseburger's going to be over, bro. Cheeseburger's going to be over. We got to get it done.
I don't know, man. Cheeseburger will retire back to Ring of Honor. I'm assuming that he will be at the Hammerstein Ballroom Ring of Honor pay-per-view that's happening in December.
Hell, let him beat Jericho like Action fucking Andretti.
Do you know I tried to look for tickets to the Dynamite taping on Sunday, December 21, I think it is. No, December 22nd on that Sunday. Pre-sale tickets are going for upwards towards $600 per seat for the Hammerstein Ballroom. For Dynamite.
Why? Are you okay?
No, I didn't buy them.
Why were you looking?
Because it's in Manhattan. It's legitimately a 34-minute train ride to where I gotta go.
So?
I want to be amongst the sickos.
Well, that's where you.
I'll bring a sign to the crowd. TK, fix creative. I want to see if it makes TV.
Yeah. Wear a JD shirt. See if you get kicked out.
I will. I'll wear my JD's Elite shirt.
Fucking hell, man. Get a picture with Cheeseburger for me.
If he's there. Does he know who we are? Probably not.
I hope so. We got to tweet him.
No, we don't.
I'm gonna tweet cheeseburger, man.
Lashley wins over these two jobbers, and that was basically it. Swerve, I don't really know, nor do I care where they're going with this. I really don't. Swerve is not winning on Saturday. Bobby Lashley's absolutely going to win. I said this in the beginning. I don't really see the need for this. I don't know why this was on the show. You should have just kept Bobby Lashley special until the pay-per-view. It's his big debut, in-ring debut on the pay-per-view. You put him in the fucking ring against Joe Keys and Cheeseburger. Why? Like who? Like how does anybody come up with that and say, "Hey man, that's a good idea"? You couldn't wait 3 days to put him on the pay-per-view and have him debut on the pay-per-view. Fuck do I know, man? Nothing special.
His name is Brandell Littlejohn.
I don't know where that equates to Cheeseburger.
I don't know either, but I love it already.
Renee is backstage with Mina. Oh, my goodness. I know.
Mina came 3 times on Saturday. Man.
Mina and Mariah talking about their champagne celebration at Full Gear, but they're going to be teaming up on Rampage. They're going to be teaming up. They're going to be teaming up on Rampage. Oh, man.
Is it against Deonna Purrazzo and Tyra Valkyrie?
Nah, it may be, I don't know who. It may be 2 jobbers. It may be the fucking, what's their name? The Renegade Twins? Who the fuck knows?
Oh, yeah. That's something else they dropped the ball on. They could have did something with those ladies.
Garbage.
Yeah.
May said no champion deserves a celebration more than her. She takes shits and makes it shine anytime, anywhere. You hold the women's title or you die. Mina says she'll give May the celebration she deserves. As everyone wanted Mina back, she is here for Mariah, and the two start shaking their you know what. It was a very tittillating segment.
I see. So it was not the drizzling tits.
Who?
What?
What?
Huh? Hey, I found them on Twitter.
Found who? Mina?
Cheeseburger, bro.
Oh, fucking guy. We're talking about Mina. This guy's still talking about fucking Cheeseburger. Does Toni Storm come back at the pay-per-view, Jesse? I know the rumor was that Toni Storm retired today. Obviously, it's all kayfabe. She did not retire. She's not leaving pro wrestling. It's basically a part of her storyline arc. It's a part of her character growth. Wherever Timeless Toni Storm is going next, this is where it's going. Do you see her at the pay-per-view? Do they wait? I mean, the celebration's got to lead to something, no?
If she doesn't show up at the pay-per-view, now I have to wonder why they started this shit that she did today at all. Like, why you leave it to the imagination of the fans to think that she's gonna show up when she puts out the statement like this, and she doesn't. Now, I'm not saying that, well, she has to because you mentioned it, but why have her do it? The best thing to do is to keep someone out of the minds of the fans until they return, to make the pop significant and even better and enjoyable. But when you kind of just tease it that she's gonna come back, okay, well, we're hoping she's gonna come back now. Then she doesn't. Then why in the hell did she start talking about how she was going to quit and everything else? I mean, I don't fucking understand it.
I don't think there's anybody in that fan base that believes that Toni Storm is retiring.
No.
So why bother doing it? Like, is it to generate fake interest? I mean, you trying to lure people? Oh my God, how could she retire? I mean, you're trying to generate interest. How does that exactly generate interest for AEW if Toni Storm announced her retirement? I don't get it. It's like backwards. It's like a backwards method. Do you expect people to watch the show now to see Timeless Toni Storm? So you announced her retirement? Very weird. Very weird. She ain't going nowhere.
No, but I mean, if she's coming back on Saturday, I mean, fine, great. I mean, again, I don't know why you would put the Easter egg out there in social media that but whatever. But whatever. If she's coming back, great. But I'm telling you right now, she was the only bright spot in the women's division for the last, I don't know how many months.
Tony Khan tweeted at 11 o'clock. Thank you for all watching Wednesday Night Dynamite right now on TBS West. We appreciate everyone who watched tonight and all of you watching Full Gear this Saturday. Thank you for supporting AEW. If you didn't see Dynamite already tonight, catch it on TBS Network West. Nothing was great in that tweet, huh? Nothing was great, huh? Even Tony's likes are going down, man. Oh, my God. An hour ago, you don't even have 300 likes on his tweet, man. I think a lot of people hated Dynamite tonight, huh?
I just tweeted out cheeseburger. Everybody go like it.
I don't know. This fucking guy still talking about cheeseburger. Now you're making me hungry for a fucking cheeseburger. Claudio. He went one-on-one with Darby Allin. This was Daredevil Darby, as usual. Beaten around, thrown around, ragdolled around. Claudio in the commercial break. It was all Claudio. Claudio actually walked up the ring steps with Allin in a vertical suplex position and slammed him in the ring, and we went to a commercial break. It was Claudio during the break who was in control. He launched Allin to the floor violently before doing the same thing, throwing Allin into the barricade. Allin was gorilla pressed back inside, but he swept out the legs using the ring apron and had control over Claudio, hitting a series of follow-up dives, nearly flying into the front row like he usually does. So we go back inside. What happened?
That was about right.
Yeah, it was a good spot. Back inside, Allin wanted a coffin drop. Claudio crotched him, hit an avalanche gut-wrench suplex for 2. And Claudio, he powered Darby up after a spot that was, I think, botched. I'm not really sure what he was going for. So Claudio powered him up. Allin held on. They tried whatever they were going for again, and Allin successfully popped off a code red, which got a near fall. Claudio fought back with a series of uppercuts and punches to the ribs. Allin collapsed. Big boot sent Allin to the outside. Claudio went out, hit the giant swing into the steel steps before throwing Allin over the announce table. And then Claudio cleared off the announce table, climbed up on top of the announce table with Darby Allin, gorilla pressed him over the timekeeper's barricade onto a table. And there's this comical fucking picture that I posted online. If you guys want to go check my tweet, comical picture online. Darby was underneath the black cloth that was over the table. The table did not break. He's laying out there. Paul Turner, the referee, went to go check on him to see if he was all right. It looked like legitimately Darby Allin, the way he landed underneath the black cloth, it looked like he was already tucked into bed sleeping, like most of us were during this show. That's, yeah, there it is. The Jesse pulled it out. Yep, there it is. Look, he's sleeping. He's sleeping outside, man. He got wasted, man. That's exactly how I feel watching this fucking show. Wasted. GTA wasted. So after that, somehow he makes it in and beats the 9 count. I don't know why. If I was Darby, I would have just laid out there. So he makes it in. Running charge, turn Allin inside out with a clothesline. And that was enough to get the victory. 1, 2, 3 for Claudio. Jesse, I got one question here. Yeah. They want to build up Darby Allin as the guy to be the Sting character to Moxley's NWO, right?
Correct.
If he can't beat one of the right-hand men, if he can't beat the I guess, henchman 1A here, and Pac would be henchman 1B. If he can't beat one of the henchmen, how the fuck am I supposed to look back at this months into the future here and say, I believe that Darby is going to beat Jon Moxley for the AEW World title? I don't feel that whatsoever because I just feel like Claudio, for a lack of better term, plowed. No, don't take that out of context. Pause. Plowed through Darby Allin. I don't really see how that works.
Yeah, he did kind of plow him. No diddy. Maybe, okay, he had a lot of help, right? I mean, Claudio didn't beat him.
He had no help whatsoever. There was no Wheeler Useless. There was no Pac. There was no Marina. And there was no Moxley. He won 100% clean as a whistle.
Interesting. Maybe Claudio should be leading the Death Riders then.
Sounds like Claudio should be getting a title match against Jon Moxley.
Yeah, that by their logic and standards, yes, Claudio should be the number 1 contender somewhere. Yes.
What did this accomplish?
You took some credibility away from Darby. You did that.
Took credibility away from Darby. Set up nobody in the future to take down Jon Moxley. There's no overwhelming babyface group here fighting for the rights of AEW as the power of AEW hangs in the balance. As we all know, Tony Khan is still behind the fucking curtain with his goofy glasses on booking this shit. What are we doing? This storyline has been an utter failure. And the ratings prove it. Your main event tonight was Wheeler Yuta versus Orange Cassidy. I can't wait to see the quarter hour for that rating.
Bro, what is your plan? The ratings are down. Ticket sales are down. You want to spice things up. And this is the main event you gave us. What is your plan?
What a fucking comedy, man. What a fucking comedy. Your go-home show and you're fucking main eventing with Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. I mean, does anybody there who was in attendance feel justified that you spent money and it went to a good cause? Honestly?
There's so many logic gaps here. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, Will Ospreay does not give a shit that there's someone out there doing a hostile takeover of the company.
I guarantee you the ratings come in 575K for tomorrow. It's my prediction.
Being generous, man.
Darby Allin is a loser, and nobody should believe in him to beat Jon Moxley for the AEW title. I don't give a fuck what they do, what they try to tell as far as the story. This match will come back to haunt them because he didn't have any help. Claudio didn't cheat. Claudio didn't use heel sly tactics. He beat Darby clean because he's the better wrestler. Hey, you want me to put my hope and faith and trust in Darby Allin? Sure thing, man. I hope the company fucking dies. I hope Jon Moxley takes the company and runs it into the fucking ground if that's the case. Renee, she's backstage with Private Party X, them about their 4-way title match at Full Gear. Zay and Quen said the odds are stacked against them, but they've always been that way, even when they fought the Young Bucks. So we got Big Boom and Big Justice. They walked in. They did their shtick saying that they have a major announcement up next. Oh man, I can't wait to see what happens there, man. We're gonna get some double chocolate chunk cookies. Did you see QT Marshall's rap, bro?
I did.
I bring the doom. The doom to you.
I don't know what anybody was talking about with any of this. I don't even know who QT Marshall was referencing that rap to. I have no idea what the fuck was going on. I just know it was the absolute cringiest shit I've ever seen anyone do. It was worse than who did in WCW the rap is crap fucking gimmick. That was better than this. This was god fucking awful. We went from Max Caster coming out and dropping bars before every match to this.
I don't know. This is exactly why their ratings are in the fucking toilet. They want to know why. This. We bring the doom. I'm not sure if that's the right choice of words you want to be using during this current stage of AEW, man. Yeah, you're bringing the fucking doom, all right. So the ratings are fucking proving it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was Kurt Hennig. Yeah. Good call. That was Kurt Hennig. The rap is crap, but that was way more entertaining than what we got from QT Marshall and that bullshit. I posted how bad it was. I actually had some fucktards in there trying to defend it. Somebody was in there saying, "Oh, well, you just hate on anything that AEW does." You telling me you like this bullshit? Who actually enjoyed this bullshit?
Who liked this? Oh man, it went viral. Where's my voice? Where's my fucking voice changer?
Oh, what do you know, JD from New York? I love Costco, man. I walk out with $15 to $100 worth of groceries every 3 days. I love the Rizzler, and I can't wait for this match.
Jesus. It went viral. So what?
So
WWE
what?
had Logan Paul on their fucking television. What did that amount to? Did they gain any new audience?
You know what else went viral? The fucking Hot Tui girl. Okay? Going viral does not make it a good thing.
Ridiculous. Oh, but they went viral. This is what they're doing to generate interest. This is what you're doing to generate interest. How about you hire some Hollywood fucking writers and captivate your audience of adults? You got some fucking 20-year fucking slob out there wrestling QT Marshall with his 2 fat kids. Great.
Wait, those two are going to be in a match?
They're wrestling on the pre-show. QT Marshall will be wrestling Big Boom Justice, whatever the fuck his name is, the Costco guy, on the pre-show of Full Gear, bro.
Okay. You guys might think that I'm sitting here just trying to be funny. You might think that I'm just fucking bullshitting you. I don't know. First off, I don't have TikTok. The app TikTok does not exist on my phone. You want proof? I'll pull up my fucking apps. Fucking talk. It is not here. It is not on my fucking app. It is not on my fucking phone. I don't have it. So I don't know who these guys are. I'm genuinely asking what do they do? Who are these guys?
They dance around Costco and they make silly songs. I genuinely don't know who watches this guy. Honestly, like, what goes viral nowadays are the most untalented fucking people known to existence.
Peter said you just uninstalled it. Yeah, I'm not. Trust me.
No, Jesse doesn't have TikTok.
I do not do TikTok, man. I do not.
They go around Costco and they eat all the food in Costco. Double chocolate chunk cookies.
And they're viral. They went viral for that.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look them up right now. I got TikTok. I don't use it. I don't search it. I don't scroll through it. Let me see what these guys. Let me see what these guys are about. Costco guy. What is his name? Big Justice. I'm gonna look it up now. We're gonna see. We're gonna watch some content. Big Justice. Let's see. Does it even show up? Yeah, Big Justice and AJ. Here you go. Let's see.
Anywhere at the Jersey Shore. I mean, this thing is just loaded with lobster meat. All meat. Let me get some of these fresh cut fries.
This is what they're putting. Please turn it off.
What is this? He's just eating a fucking lobster roll. What is this? This has 28,000 fucking likes. Why? Why?
Bro.
Why? Why is this allowed? This is fucking god awful. Why?
This is their attempt to bring in fans. Now, don't forget, this is the company that started off. This company started off catering to hardcore fans like everyone here watching us right now. And at this moment in time, they resorted to that.
This is what you bring. This is how you. I don't believe this was a segment on the show. You bring in a guy who does this. What is this?
When you
What is this?
Bro,
who is this kid?
You started this show off talking about they bring the boom earlier tonight on this show. I thought you were talking about Adam Cole's boom.
No!
I had no idea what you were talking about. I thought it was the Adam Cole's boom.
Yeah. Chrysler, where do you come from?
Get What the fuck?
The Rizzler don't even say anything. Bro, look, they're eating fruit snacks at the mall. Look.
Wait.
Bro,
full of
this
shit.
is like a walking ad for diabetes, man. Holy
full of
fucking shit, dude.
These dudes are rich because they go around the Costco eating a bunch of fucking food. I'm sitting here. They go to Costco and eat food, and they have a shit ton of money for it. Really? Really? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Now, I know some of the stupidest shit goes viral in this country, but you gotta be fucking kidding me with that one. There is no.
Bro, the whole TikTok page is a walking ad for diabetes, man, and overweight fucking society, man. How about we go to the fucking gym instead of eating fucking junk food at Costco and fucking spreading poison all over the fucking TikTok algorithm?
Because they're millionaires from it. Because idiots watch it and give them ad revenue.
This is awful. This company, well, you guys compare them to WCW 2000? I don't know, man.
My God.
I don't know, man. You know, to be honest with you, he may get a lot of flack. He may get a lot of bullshit in the community. I'm telling you this right now, man. They can't sink any lower. They can't sink any lower. I would absolutely give Vince Russo a month to see what he does with this show in light of what we've seen on this show tonight. That's what I would do. Seriously. They need as much help as they can get, man. Russo, Cornette, Bischoff, any one of them.
You know the dreaded line, like, well, it can't get any worse than this. Let's not test that.
Now we've already been past that, man. Bring the boom!
Oh my God, dude.
Their big announcement, by the way, was that the Rizzler will be at ringside.
Is that his name? Who's the Rizzler?
The Rizzler's the fat kid that does the fucking inquisitive face. He rubs his chin. He's like...
He calls himself the Rizzler.
The Rizzler, yes. Yes.
All right.
Looks like he ate a whole fucking package of Twizzler. Morning, noon, and night. Fucking
Package of Rizzlers.
Twizzler, Rizzler, Jizzler. I don't give a fuck. Jesus Christ. Get this shit off of my fucking television show, honestly.
Does he have Riz?
How is this helping AEW? Is AEW benefiting from this at all? Or is this fucking cringy family the ones benefiting from this shit? Who's benefiting from this?
Let's say this stunt worked. Let's say bringing in this Costco dude or whoever they are. Let's say it all worked and you brought in that audience. Is that the audience that you want to cater your booking to? Because now you got to keep it up. So are your shows going forward going to be something that fans that enjoy that shit is going to enjoy on your show? So you're going to keep booking shows for people that like stuff like that. That's your plan.
Big Agent, put down that double chunk chocolate cookie and come see what I found. It's a Typer Dome air fryer.
Oh my God!
Chocolate cookie?
Oh my God!
The Typer Dome air fryer could cook 32 wings in just 14 minutes.
Wow!
8 strips of bacon in 10 minutes.
12-inch pizza in 12 minutes.
And 2 of these steaks in just 8 minutes.
Meat. All meat. The Typer Dome air fryer is self-cleaning and uses
Yeah,
up to
man. Look.
99.5% less oil than standard frozen.
Wow! Are you kidding me?
Just healthier.
And speaking of meat, you can
Yeah,
compare
look,
with
man.
confidence
I don't think I'm going to be able to
Typer
make that fucking
same
pay-per-view
meat
this
from
Saturday.
You can monitor your meat from up to 400 feet away.
Wow!
the temperature right from your phone.
Yeah, because overcooked steaks are a big...
Yeah, the Doom. Yeah. Where's the fucking Rizzler, man? Give me a fucking break.
That is just
How is
not-
this benefiting AEW, Jesse? Honestly, I mean, that one clip Bro, they're getting more views than anybody. Bro, they're getting more views than the entirety of the AEW roster for this pay-per-view combined. How is this helping AEW?
They get more views than the AEW ratings. Bro, look, I'm not gonna be able to make that pay-per-view. It is.
Wow, man, the air fryer makes 32 wings. Oh my God. Let me go rush out and buy it immediately, man, so I can be a fat slob like the rest of the fucking family.
Fuck, you got to be. What are we teaching the kids in this generation?
We're teaching the kids of this generation to be fat, overweight fucking slobs. That's what we're teaching them.
So while I'm out on the basketball court with my son, teaching him how to play a sport and exercise, this dad is taking his kid to Costco to eat snacks.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what's going on here.
Right on. Brilliant.
The Rizzler will be at ringside for this match. Moving on.
Yeah, man.
MJF. He drove up in a luxury sports car, beautiful, green. He
pulled up in an electric car.
Oh, was it an electric car?
Yeah. He pulled up in an electric Porsche.
Come on, man. Give me a break.
An electric Porsche. That's some heel shit right there, man.
I guess so.
I have a plug-in. I know.
So I don't know where he pulled up. There was this homeless guy sitting on top of a beaten down car, and MJF gets out of the car and he throws a fucking quarter in the distance for him to go chase the quarter, man. I mean,
go get the fuck out.
He's like, get the fuck out of here, man. MJF then sits on his car, looking into the camera, and he said, disgusting, at the homeless guy. He then went off on Roderick Strong's upbringing in a trailer park. Your own mother shot your father right in front of you. That's traumatizing. He said he'd do anything for Adam Cole because he makes him feel the positive things he lacked as a child. He says that's why he trusted Cole, but for him, Cole was a mirage of what I wanted him to be. He said he thinks deep down Cole does care about Strong. He said therefore he's happy Strong won because Cole has to watch a man he cares about suffer. He says he's sending Strong back to his grimy little trailer park. He says he'll be in so much physical anguish that he'll wish his mother was the one shooting him instead of his father. Now, I don't know. Is that a true story?
I have no idea. I didn't even bother going to look it up. All I kept thinking about is how Roderick should be with Christian Cage.
Yeah, I guess so. If that's the direction, sure, with the vibe of this promo. I mean, we all know what MJF brings to the table as far as telling a story and a promo. I don't know if this really hit for me, bro. What did this accomplish tonight? I mean, who cares about any of this when the whole? I mean, I don't understand where we're going. I really don't.
And I just realized Christian Cage wasn't on the show. Is he on the pay-per-view?
He's not on the pay-per-view. He's not Wrestling Hook.
We actually care about that one.
Why don't we not give them any ideas to add more than 8 matches to this show?
Yeah, don't add it now.
Okay.
Don't add it now. It should have been there instead of some of this shit that we got. Don't add it now.
I did not care for this. I after what we got with Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, I mean, I didn't care for this whatsoever. Sorry.
This is again, if you're just joining us, usually I am the guy that is the voice of reason. Okay? Usually I am the guy trying to give things a chance, let it play out. We'll see. I'm done. There's nothing here. There's nothing here.
You know, every thumbnail on Costco Guy's TikTok page is this facial expression with the open mouth. You know how you see all the Call of Duty YouTubers?
Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah, and then
I may have to take that. I may have to take that last segment, clip it for the second channel, and make myself look like this in the thumbnail.
I think I did that for one of my videos. One, yep.
Ridiculous.
Every time. Yep.
Ridiculous. What's this? I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck we're watching there. I really don't. Tony
How
Schiavone.
many matches are on this fucking? This shit gonna go to 1 in the fucking morning, isn't it?
Who? What?
The pay-per-view.
Probably. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what we're doing. Roddy, he was out there with Mike Bennett and Matt Taven. Strong says he hasn't been able to sleep because he's so excited to get his hands on MJF. He yelled, Max! He asked if he's really supposed to be ashamed of his upbringing. He said Max made him feel like he was in elementary school again, where that was when kids made fun of him. Oh. He says he learned to get the most out of life. You have to earn it. He says that's what he's done ever since he was a kid. He said MJF has been spoon-fed everything. He throws a tantrum like a baby whenever things don't go his way. He says he wanted MJF to look in the mirror and think about all of the manipulating and using and backstabbing he's done. He said a full gear, he'll make him pay for all those sins. You go out there and really tell him something, Roderick Strong. I mean, who gives a fuck? Jesus Christ. How does anybody care about this? I mean, like I said before, you got us an MJF match, and it's like, it's dirty to even say, I don't care. I don't care.
Mox told us we're getting a hard reset.
Oh, yeah? They're really bringing the doom for that one.
Is that what he meant by reset? Did he mean we're bringing in these Costco dudes? Is that the reset?
I guess so. I don't know. Danny Garcia. Oh, man. He was with Matt Menard, and they were in this undisclosed Wyatt family-like location where they had Jack Perry tied to a chair. Garcia threw a bucket of water over Jack Perry as if he was about to interrogate him for some James Bond fucking shenanigans. Garcia says he wants to wrestle, but this place is full of savages. He just wants to wrestle, he says. It's great. Everybody wants to wrestle. We just watched Bryan Danielson be suffocated at the end of Wrestle Dream, and they had to take him out on a fucking stretcher, and the company's fucking sinking, and Jon Moxley's overtaking the fucking company, and everybody wants to fucking wrestle.
Yeah, let's just wrestle. Let's just wrestle. That's it.
Are you out of your fucking mind? Everybody wants to wrestle. The company's fucking dying, and everybody wants to wrestle. Unbelievable. Everybody wants to wrestle. He wants to wrestle. So Perry said everybody's got a code and cares about right and wrong until it costs them something that they have to sacrifice. This guy's speaking like riddles, man. I mean, Raven did that back in the 90s, bro. I think we can put that away, Garcia grabbed Perry's face and says he has no idea what he had to sacrifice to get where he is. Perry laughed. Like a fucking scene out of The Dark Knight over here. Garcia says he's got something for him. He showed up with a crowbar. He smashed a scapegoat shuttle bus headlight with the crowbar. Oh, man, I'm sure Jack Perry's fucking crying himself to sleep, man. Fucking beat around fucking rickety van of his. Oh, man, my headlight's out. Oh, my God, what am I going to do with myself?
Oh, no.
Perry said, that's it? Garcia told Menard to leave with him. Menard asked where he was going and then followed him. I mean, I wish somebody could clue me in about why all this was necessary when Garcia said, all I want to do is wrestle. So just fucking wrestle and get it over with. Put the title on this fucking chump and move the fuck on. Because that's exactly what's going to happen. Great. TNT title for Danny Garcia, man. Welcome back to the family, man. Well, your new 5-year, well overpaid contract, man. That's the highest of highs that you're going to achieve here. Great.
Garcia I'm sure he was actually more interesting when he was doing the fucking ridiculous dance.
I'm sure he'll be in the Continental Classic, and they'll make him out to be a savage this year in the Classic. Guarantee it.
Look, man, when the bell rings, Garcia's a beast. And that goes for like 95% of the fucking roster, man. But sometimes some of these people really, really need good fucking story to help them get over on television, man. Not everybody's an MJF where you can just say, here's a mic, go out there and entertain. And then you get 30 minutes burned right there. Not everybody can do that. So these people need help, and creative is not helping them. Oh, what are you watching now? Oh, no. It's going to take me a second to catch up. Oh, you watching the fucking Costco dudes again.
Rizzler, bro. Oh my goodness, Salrex sent me that, man. It's the fucking Rizzler, man.
How many subscribers do they have?
They have on TikTok. This is he's got his own fucking page. AJ and Big Justice, where we going? Let me see.
Fucking.
Why can't I look up these fucking guys? There he is.
This is a crime.
Guess where we are? At the Jimmy Fallon.
Oh yeah, the Jimmy Fallon. Yeah, fuck off.
I
2.3.
thought the government was gonna ban TikTok. How would
I
they
wish they would have. 2.3 million followers, bro. Oh man, brother, Rizzler's like 8 years old, man. He's fucking 350 pounds, man. Oh my god. Oh. Moving on. Jericho, man. Speaking of jokes, Jericho sat with Renee and Ishii backstage for their contract signing. Jericho waved, "Hi guys," and said his legal team has to read over the contract before he signs it. Renee says it was sent to him last week. Jericho got up, he left with the contract. The cameraman followed him throughout the arena, and he stopped at a poster image of himself on the wall. Ishii then pursued him. Jericho made a comedic word expression all the way throughout the arena with a slow pace. He knocked over a plastic garbage can. He shoved the guy in Ishii's path. He walked up the steps. Ishii followed behind. Cameraman followed them into the arena. Fans held up a sign to the fans have been held to the side by security in anticipation for them walking through the crowd. Ishii then walked down the arena steps as Jericho made his way to the ring. Ishii entered the ring. Jericho asked for a mic. He told Ishii that, well, I'd signed the contract, but I don't have a pen. Ishii pulls the contract out, or the pen out of his trunks, handed it to Jericho so he could sign the contract. And Brian Keith and Big Bill jumped Ishii in the ring. Jericho threatened him with a pen. Briscoe charged out to his music. Rocky Romero joined. Briscoe, Romero, and Ishii beat up the three heels. Ishii then picked up the clipboard and pen and signed the contract.
What? But that's not even on the. It's not even on the fucking pay-per-view.
They brought the doom.
Oh my.
I could give you more Rizzler, bro. You want more Rizzler?
No. If I come back, will you not give me more Rizzler, please?
No more Rizzler. I promise.
All right, then I'll come back. Man.
This is
Just
fucking
don't take that
terrible.
bullshit anymore.
Tony, your show is awful, bro. Please, someone clip this and send it to Tony. Your show is fucking absolutely offensive in every sense of the word, man. This show was terrible. I don't know how this segment made it through the creative team on the desk, made it to pen and paper, and then made it to your desk, and you approved this shit to be on the show, and you gave both of these guys and all of the performers in this segment a phone call and told them that they'd be on the show tonight. I don't believe all these steps were taken to make this segment a thing on tonight's show.
Nobody turned to TK and said, "Hey, Tony, this is a stupid fucking idea. This is not going to help us in any manner whatsoever." Did everybody sit around and say, "Yes, sir, Mr. Khan. This sounds great"?
Bro, you go look at the social media thread where they put this fucking graphic up for this contract signing. I mean, it had more comments than likes, and every comment was, "Nobody asked for this. Why? Why are we getting this? I don't want to see this." This was fucking comical to see these comments. And what do? They double down on it and give the segment 10 minutes.
Bro.
For a title that's not even fucking in the company. It's not even on the show. And it's not even a match that's taking place at the pay-per-view. Why is it on the go-home show? Why?
This is I really would expect to see something like this in WWE. Legit. I mean, this is like something
written
up
by
their
Vince
alley.
McMahon and Bruce Prichard. Yes,
right up their alley. But I never thought, ever thought I would see the day where something like this is on AEW television. This is a new low,
Jamie Hayter, speaking of lows, she was asked for her reaction to getting cut off last week by Renee.
She has no reaction anymore.
She said she's never had anything to do with Julia Hart, so she wondered why she did that. Yeah, we're asking the same fucking thing.
No shit.
She was interrupted again by another Julia Hart video where she was cut off mid-sentence, where she shot an arrow which landed in her own chest and hit another bullseye. It was a bunch of horror movie images, and Julia Hart is, I'm assuming, stalking Jamie Hayter for whatever reason. Did they ever have any prior history together?
Absolutely zero. But these segments are far and away, easily, the absolute best thing on Dynamite the last couple of weeks.
Jamie, when you go into WWE, bro, I think Punk wants you over there. You could kill it in NXT, man. Stephanie Vacar, Julia, Sol Ruca, Roxanne. I mean, listen, man.
Jamie Hayter will excel in absolutely any promotion she goes to.
Maybe we could get that dream match of Becky 1 versus Becky 2, man. I don't know.
Right. You know how you get those free agents? And you're like, oh, but this guy would fit well in this company, not so much in this one. This one will fit here. Jamie Hayter can go anywhere and be at the top of the women's division. Anywhere. But she's here, and she's dressed like a 70s sitcom star.
Main event. I'm not even going to go over it because it was fucking god-awful. Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta. This match went 12 minutes. How is Orange Cassidy going to last with Jon Moxley if he lasted 12 minutes with Wheeler Yuta?
I sincerely expect Moxley to beat the fucking bricks off of
Moxley should end him in about 5 minutes tops at the pay-per-view. That's the logic that they went with here.
I want to see if Orange Cassidy is not going to win, and we know he's not, the ending of this match should be Orange Cassidy gone from television for a long time because Moxley damn near fucking killed him.
Bro, Cassidy didn't even win with his finish. He won with a ducking of a punch or maneuver, and he rolled him up. He rolled him up. It's not like he beat him decisively or fucking, oh my God, he put the stamp on this. He's aiming for Jon Moxley. He's going to be a threat to Jon Moxley. He won with a fucking flesh roll-up.
How many people were in attendance for Dynamite tonight?
I can look it up. Go to WrestleTix. It's in my recent search history. We had 2,600 people, man, and they didn't even sell it out.
And how many people do we have in this stream tonight?
We had 3,100 people tops in this stream tonight, and we still got 3,000 deep. Look at that, man. We got more people again. I should keep tabs like WWE does with their sellouts, man. I should keep tabs every week. How many times did we beat the overall attendance for Dynamite? What is this, like 6 weeks in a row now?
Wow. But yet, to them...
But I have geeks saying that Jesse and our review is dying. JD's views are dying. JD's channel's dying, man. He gained no subs this year, man. Oh, man.
To that locker room, we are the assholes. We are the problem. Fucking Dax Softwood over here and everybody else, we are the problem. Okay. Think about that shit for a while. The fucking Costco boys have more fucking views and attendance and everything else than you.
Sad. It's depressing. How many times this year, this fall, this summer, man, did we beat Dynamite in the fucking attendance numbers? Probably every night, right? Every Wednesday?
It's fucking it's so pathetic, dude.
Oh my goodness. The streak is on. I gotta go back and see, man. I gotta go back and see.
Pathetic. We get more live viewers here than your Raw and SmackDown shows, right?
Well, as of right now, yeah, because Raw and SmackDown aren't really doing much of anything. That's gonna change very quickly with what's coming up. Did you see Tony Khan's interview today in regards to how he handles online criticism?
I did not.
Did you see this one?
I did not watch the interview. No.
I'm going to show. It's only a minute. I'm gonna show you. This is what Tony put on. He was asked this question. Watch this.
Whether that be someone telling you like, oh, you should have booked this or you should have done that, and I think it's easy for people on social media because everyone is so accessible. They can just at someone or maybe make a hashtag. How do you deal with criticism? Because I know it's not all constructive criticism online.
Well, it depends on what it is. I think a lot of it is constructive. And, sometimes fans have a good perspective. And a lot of times it's really worth listening to the feedback. Sometimes if it's disingenuous, there's nothing you can do. There's just not, like you said, not constructive. But I do think it's always worth hearing the fans out and hearing viewpoints. Sometimes it's fans of a different promotion that don't really have anything positive to say no matter what you do, and that's fine. You know, we sold 81,035 tickets at Wembley Stadium, and there were people trying to tear it down. People saying, oh, they only got 73,000. Like, as if that's bad. That's more people than were at the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight, and people were trying to say that like it was a bad number for AEW. It's insane sometimes. So you do have to be willing to take it all with a grain of salt, because we've accomplished a lot with AEW, and we still have so much more to do. And really, it in many ways began here in Chicago, so it's very fitting that we keep coming back here to this great city.
Well, he didn't really even answer the question.
Yeah, let's say he's not wrong in anything he just said right there. But like you said, so are you listening to the people that you just said, are giving constructive criticism?
No.
You just jumped and started focusing on the bad seeds that don't give. So what about the ones that are giving constructive? Are you listening to them?
Oh, but we drew more people in attendance than Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. I mean, holy fuck, that was in 65 million households. The fuck are you talking about? He didn't even answer the question. And what constructive? We give constructive criticism every fucking week. Do you listen to us?
He doesn't. He pays it no attention.
No, you got the whole fucking locker room attacking what we do. That's what you do.
Yep. He focuses on, and he's right. And I know everybody we like this shit on him. He's right. There are a lot of WWE shills who are gonna bash any and everything that they do, and he is right. They sold 70,000 seats, and people complained that it wasn't the 80. He's right about that. But I don't think that's what she fucking asked, is it?
No, he didn't even answer the question.
No, I mean. Clearly, there's something not right. Clearly, the fans will let you know what they do and don't like. Those fans give you the constructive criticism, but you just been on this rant talking about the people who don't, and the negative fans and the people who are full of shit. Great, but what about the other ones? You're not appeasing anyone at all, but yourself.
Anyway,
no one enjoys random luchador wrestling every fucking. I mean, that's a you thing.
I don't know. At the end of this match, let's wrap this up and get to the super chats. At the end of this match, it was the Blackpool or the Death Riders. They get into the ring. It was Pac, Claudio, Moxley, and Shafir. They wrap Cassidy in duct tape with his hands in his side and tucked into his pockets. Excalibur says there needs to be a concerted effort by the locker room to stop Jon Moxley and his Death Riders. Moxley punched Cassidy. He fell. Claudio lifted him back up. Moxley slapped him around. They surrounded Cassidy, so he decides to do his slow motion gimmick kicks to Jon Moxley, and then Moxley dropped Cassidy again. Shafir stepped on his face. Moxley left the ring with his crew. They followed, and Orange Cassidy was helped up by his crew, the Conglomeration, and he was in the ring looking at Moxley in the distance. He put his hands in the air. He broke free from the duct tape and put his hands back in his pocket freely. Can't kill the spirit of Orange Cassidy, man. Moxley's going to have to do a lot more than to duct tape Orange Cassidy to kill Orange Cassidy. So, I mean, if that's the vibe you're going for, why throw the gimmick kicks? I didn't really understand that. You want me to take this guy seriously, but then he's throwing the fucking gimmick kicks at Jon Moxley like a fucking joke?
Yeah, I thought we were turning a corner here and going to be a much more serious OC. I thought that shit was going to be behind us, at least for this fucking feud, at least. I thought we were going to get a serious Orange Cassidy. But then I'm like, okay, so he's not taking it seriously then. The whole gimmick that he does all of this bullshit is surrounded by him just not really giving a shit. Like, I'm not going to take this shit too seriously. It's a job. I come out, I do this, I leave. But I thought all that shit went out of the window when Brian got murdered and Moxley wants to take over the company. I thought he was going to then transform into one of the possible saviors of AEW, but he plans on doing that by doing those fucking bullshit kicks. What happened?
The face of your affliction, man. He clipped us at the same time doing the fucking open face.
Yeah, I saw that. I fucking saw it. That's epic.
Oh my god, man! I may use that as the thumbnail when I clip that fucking segment for the second
That is
channel. Man.
epic. That needs to be a thumbnail. That is fucking epic right there.
Oh my god, man! You guys are having fun with the show already, man. I love it. We had 3,000 live tonight. Thank you guys very much for all your support, man. We live to entertain. I love to entertain. I love to give you guys the truth. I love to give you guys, so does Jesse, the facts of the matter, man. This show is fucking deplorable. It is absolutely bottom of the barrel, fucking the worst it's ever been right now. And we will continue to say that, and we will continue to give you guys the same exact opinion until things change. And until that, we're not changing how we feel, and we're not changing our stance. Because that's exactly what the show deserves. They don't deserve your interest. They don't deserve your money. They don't deserve anything from the fans until they make the appropriate changes to change the show for the better, because this is not the AEW that we fell in love with. It is fucking so far gone from that. I don't even know what the fuck this is.
It is not. The company started off giving us fantastic shows. We were here every week putting those shows over. We were called shills. We were called employees of AEW and on Tony Khan's payroll. You know, and those are all being done by the WWE stands, which is fine. Then the show took a turn for the fucking worse. And we gradually changed our opinions to reflect what they've been giving us on fucking TV. And now, according to AEW, we are the assholes. You know, unbelievable.
You know, a lot of people, before we get to this, the sponsor for tonight's video, Turtle Beach, thanks to them. You know, a lot of people are claiming, oh, JD's only being negative because he knows he gets the views and he knows the negativity sells. I did the same thing for years with WWE. Where do you think I started off? Don't you think a lot of people uttered the same feeling that I did then? Why do you think there's 3,000 people here live tonight and have been for the last several weeks during this entire incredible fucking deplorable stretch that we've been through with AEW? Don't you think 3,000 people feel the same exact way? They wouldn't be here if they didn't feel the same exact way. There is a problem. There is a problem.
You know, that comment leads me to believe that person believes that AEW is not putting on shitty television. Because if you believe that, oh, he's just being negative because it sells, so are you enjoying the product? You would probably say, well, no, I'm not. Then if you're not enjoying the product either, then what the fuck are you talking about then? What are you talking about then?
I don't know. Thank you guys for a great stream. We're 20 likes away from 1,000. We still have 2,900 people in here. Going to throw it to a quick sponsorship ad. You guys know the deal. Turtle Beach. Go get yourself, especially if you're a gamer. If you guys love to game, Call of Duty, no matter what it is, single-player games, just to feel the immense just environment around you. Call of Duty, Destiny 2, we love to play those types of games. You need a proper headset, man. And Black Friday's coming up next Friday. It's going to be a big deal. Cyber Monday is going to be a big deal. I want you guys to save some money. Get yourself a nice headset. Ask your wife, your mother, whoever, someone in the family, what you want for Christmas. Put it on the list, man, this year. Turtle Beach. Tonight's show is sponsored by my great friends over at Turtle Beach. Do you guys remember when you got your very first headset, especially on Christmas morning, man, opening that box and seeing that beautiful headset all wrapped up nice and pretty underneath the tree? So excited to unbox it and jump onto Call of Duty. I know I do, man. My life was changed forever when I got my very first gaming headset. I thought I was king of the world. I could hear everything around me, different than what I was used to playing on. It was amazing. And that is what I'm experiencing right now in this particular gameplay that you're watching me play on Black Ops 6 on Skyline. I'm wearing the new Turtle Beach Gen 3 Stealth 700 headset, man. And let me tell you something. This thing is a monster. Whether it's for the gamer in your life or for you to relive those holiday gaming marathons this holiday season, Turtle Beach has the cheat code for the best gift of the year. And right now, it's their biggest sale of the year. Now through Cyber Monday, you can save on their most popular products. Just head to turtlebeach.com and tell them that we sent you. Don't wait. Head over to turtlebeach.com and grab your Gen 3 Stealth 700 headset and give the gift of Turtle Beach this holiday season and have that feeling on Christmas morning all over again. Now, as you guys see me navigate the map, man, I'm a Call of Duty pro. I know what I'm doing. and I hear everything around me, man. This headset is beautiful. You feel it in your hands. It is quality, man. It's the one thing I personally look for in a headset, man. It's quality. And this is so well put together. I hear everything around me. You guys see that I am strategically playing the map, working my kill streaks. I know which direction the enemy's coming in. I know everything that's going on around me so I can plan my next attack with my shotgun, man. I love my trusty shotgun. And just a few of the extra perks that I like about the Turtle Beach headset. We all have that friend whose headset always seems to die right before you're going into a Destiny 2 raid, or you are playing Search and Destroy on Call of Duty, and it's right down to the wire. Turtle Beach's Stealth 700 headset has an insane, and I mean legitimately insane, 80-hour battery life with quick charge, so you rarely have to think about charging it. The Stealth 700 also is the industry's first ever cross-play dual wireless transmitter system. That means you can seamlessly switch between your consoles and PC with just a click of a button. And it gets even better. While even being connected to your console, the Stealth 700 can connect to your phone for music streaming or taking phone calls at the same time. Listen to your favorite songs while gaming. Listen to your favorite podcasts. This one while gaming. All done with the Stealth 700. And Turtle Beach just doesn't have amazing headsets. They have every gaming accessory you could ever want, and they're all high quality at prices that don't break the bank. From flight and racing simulators to controllers, keyboards, and mice, Turtle Beach is the ultimate gaming cheat code. So get the ultimate gaming experience with Turtle Beach today. For a limited time only, head to turtlebeach.com and use that code SCRIPT. Once again, turtlebeach.com. Use that code SCRIPT to get access to their site-wide holiday sale. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them, and you guys can mention JD from NY right here on Off the Script. So please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Save big and don't delay. Happy holidays from Turtle Beach. There you go, man. Turtle Beach is sponsoring tonight's show. Go get yourself a headset, man. TurtleBeach.com/scripts. Love it, love it, love it. You guys know the deal, man. Super chats are still open. Get them on in. Follow Jesse on social media and on YouTube. Everything you need is linked down below in the description for his YouTube. Go click his name. It'll take you right to his channel, at Chi-Town Smart on X. You guys know where to find me. And we just hit 1,000 likes. Thank you guys very much, man. Jamel with a 199. Mercedes comes out to complete and utter silence. Yes, she does. It's partially her fault.
Cheeseburger, though.
Not Cheeseburger. And not Big Justice. Mercedes is suffering right now. It's partially her fault, mostly creative. Sinister Classic with 24 months. Hey, Tony, we got 10 minutes to fill tonight. Can we book another women's match? Snorts white powder. No, let's debut Bobby tonight against Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger.
That's exactly what happened. Michelle with the $2 super chat. Darby to be a future world champ. Not with this bullshit. No. I don't see how they could make us believe after he was decimated tonight by Claudio. Michelle with another 2. OC Darby, no one gets heat on Mox, trash booking. You know, I wonder what happened to all the baby faces that closed the Wrestle Dream. Darby and Danny Garcia and Private Party, the Dark Order. What happened to everybody, man? Everybody's just like, all right, whatever. Let them have the company, man.
Okay, they realize that this is fucking stupid. Why is the Dark Order out there? No one should be getting heat on Moxley right now, by the way.
No.
Comment. Not right now. Not during this phase of what they're trying to do. No one should be getting heat on Moxley just yet.
Nick Pasatano with a 25 months. Starting to get angry at myself for staying up and watching this shit when I have to be at work at 3:30 a.m. What the fuck is going on with this company? Shape up, Tony. Brother Nick, don't even watch, bro. Go to work, watch us. We'll be more entertaining than whatever the fuck they give you on a Wednesday night, man. Fuck it.
Good.
Nick Williams, 30 months. Thank you, man. Thank you to Nick for 25 months as well. I feel like Tony is not even trying to improve the product anymore. It's sad. No, he's not. There's zero effort. Omega Kong with a 33 months. Didn't watch Dynamite. Haven't in a while. I just want to celebrate my birthday with the OTS family. JD Jesse, thank you for being you. Thank you for being here, brother.
Thank you, man.
Dylan, thank you for the 100 bomb earlier in Australia, mate. Thank you, brother. Bradley Robinette, $1.99. Will Dynamite ever be good again? I doubt it. Tony sucks. Yeah, man, it's not good right now. Ant Davis with a $4.99. JD and Chi-Town, please lay into these bastards. This crap reminded me of 2019 Raw. That was abysmal. It was. It was, man. Jerry Ramey with a 40 months. JD, I agree with you fully. If Cassidy was ever going to chase the world title, he shouldn't have been booked seriously, or should have been booked seriously, rather, from the Cole feud onward. From the Cole feud.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember that. The change, the change happening right when Brian got killed was perfect timing for the OC change.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. That was the reason. You just can't up and change for no reason. This was the perfect reason to fucking change everything. But he just reverted back to it tonight. He stopped caring?
I think so. I think so. Thank you, Jerry. Eddie Hazard with a 20 bomb. This show hurt to watch. I've been clinging on to AEW by my fingertips, and I'm about to just let go entirely. No maybes about it. I'm not buying Full Gear. First AEW pay-per-view I haven't bought since the company started. OTS for life. I don't blame you, Eddie. Put a stop to that, man. You know, fight back against AEW by not giving them any money. Stop buying merch. Stop going to the show. Stop watching. Stop buying the pay-per-views. Simple.
That's what everyone's doing. Everyone's doing that. Simple.
And don't give me this shit. Oh, the pay-per-view is a banger and the vicious cycle happens. No shit. The fucking pay-per-views are always decent. It's what their fucking bread and butter is. But that doesn't excuse the terrible weeks of television. How the fuck did we get here? And then we start all over again. The TV sucks. Back to the pay-per-views being good. Will Chisholm with a $5 Super Chat. Camila should have went to NXT when she had the chance. If I'm Megan Bain, I'm really thinking of where I'm going. Bro.
Hey.
Megan Bain needs to go to NXT.
Ron, do not come here.
At all.
Megan, do not come here. Please.
Whatever the money is, you'll make your money eventually. Go where the creative is going to be a lot better. Jamel Turney with a $1.99. Chris Statlander is one thick woman. Yes, she is. Eddie Hazard with a 38 months. The burial of Camila should have come with criminal charges. I've followed her career since NWA, and she deserves so much better than this. Disgraceful. Oh, boy.
Looks like Raquel Rodriguez out there.
Yep. Major with a $1.99. If I'm David Zaslav, I want my fucking money back. Tony Khan is the biggest crook in the business right now.
Oh, hold on. Vince? Well, he's out of the business. Okay,
yeah.
So.
If I'm
Wait,
Zaslav...
start his own company.
Well, I don't know. If I'm Zaslav, man, I would have never fucking... No change. I mean, I need to see change. And if everybody thinks AEW is safe from being canceled, I mean, if they continue to fucking produce lower and lower numbers every fucking month, I can't see how this is going to work out long term for them. Jerry with a $10 Super Chat. Challengers for the top belt of any company should carefully be booked for a year while being built up. Austin looked strong for all of 97 before WrestleMania 14. Same with Taker or Rock. TK needs an advisor.
Get that bullshit booking out of here. Oh, no. We will make them strong this week and then make them champion next week.
By wrestling matches.
Yes. There we go. Get that fly by the seat of your pants booking at make them strong for a year. My God, where do you come from?
Xavier Lopez with a $5 Super Chat. Do the TK voice. I did it today in the extra if you guys want to go back and watch that.
Yeah, I left a comment for that.
Oh my God, the Costco guys! We need the Costco guys on Dynamite!
God. Fucking ridiculous. Thank you, Xavier. I appreciate you, brother. Who else do we got here? Moving on. We got James Cartmel with a $1.99. Cheeseburgers are beautiful in the UK. Oh, yeah? I don't think I had a cheeseburger in the UK. Did you have a cheeseburger while you were out there? I lied. I had one at the hotel I stayed in. It was good.
I don't remember. Oh wait, I did.
I had one when I got back from All In, and I got back to the hotel. We got Uber to town from Wembley, and I ordered room service. I got myself a cheeseburger. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I went to this local place out there, and I did have one. It was okay. It was all right. It wasn't bad.
Mike 43. Sean Ross marked for them. Who? Cheeseburger? James, thank you, brother. Man of 1,005 volts, $2 super chat. Orange Derby? No. Hologram is AEW's savior. Sure. Hologram also has a mask on AEWshop.com for $50. I was told. No. Hologram. I was told to buy it and wear it on the show and do the review with it. Tribal Queen, 35 months. Shout out to my fellow VIP Lena. It's her birthday last month with a microphone. OTS for life. Thank you, ladies. Appreciate both of you very much. Romulus with a new membership. Romulus, thank you for joining me, brother. The fuck are you drinking? Best in the world, Matt with a $5 super chat. New Collision Corner music is more over than the Death Riders.
Where'd you find that?
I don't know. Just randomly come across these things during the day, man. For real, Terrell with a 20 months. Happy birthday, Lena. Hope all is well with you. Happy birthday to Lena. Mr. Noob with a $5 super chat. Please explain why Mercedes took a shot at Pittsburgh while in Reading, Pennsylvania, down the road from Philly. She can't even get cheap heat. Embarrassing. I don't know.
Because Britt Baker's from Pittsburgh?
I guess so. Meta with a $50 super chat. Was in attendance for tonight's show, and I thought it was all right from what they usually do. You're being very nice. But I gotta ask, what the hell was that ending? But at least I seen the greatest wrestler to ever exist. Harley Graham.
You didn't see Cheeseburger?
Is that Harley Cameron dressed as hologram? Is Tony missing hologram so much that he asked Harley Cameron to dress as hologram? Is that what we're doing now? JP, what's up, brother? 50 months. JD, Doctors Red Skies is appropriate for AEW's failed creative. I'm drinking Omegang, 3 philosophers. Great to see you and Jesse bring entertainment every week. OTS is greater than AEW. That's my favorite beer, number 1, JP. And number 2, yes, Red Skies is a banger. Ben Callanan with a $2.99. The way you say who cracks me up, JD. I'll say it every time I feel it's appropriate. AB the Clown with a $5 super chat. AEW is so bad right now, it's making TNA watchable. As far as I'm concerned, TNA is the number 2 promotion in the United States. They've drawn bigger numbers to their shows than AEW is.
No one's complaining that much about TNA like they are AEW.
Nope. And they lost Scott D'Amore.
Yep.
Cake with a $2 super chat. Handshakes. Leave that in WWE. Handshakes. Who had a handshake? Anybody handshake tonight? For real, Terrell with a $4.99. Mercedes sounds like a kid with a stuffy nose. Hey. She needs work. So does Creative. Will Chisholm with a $5 super chat. 2018 Sasha Banks is looking at Mercedes Moné saying, what happened to you? I agree. AJ with a $4.99. JD and Jesse, how's it going, man? AEW is absolutely garbage. I truly miss Sasha Banks and Jesse. How about those Detroit Lions? Best team in football.
Next super chat.
Cake, $2 super chat. FTR is currently helping out with Asheville. Good for them. Hope everybody's doing all right down there. Haven't heard anything about that on Twitter or in the news. I mean, it was just fucking nobody mentioned that anymore.
About what?
The hurricane relief, and all the hurricane from Hurricane Lee.
I thought the hurricane has passed. It's just
I know, but the devastation. I know the devastation that it caused, though. We don't really hear about it.
Oh yeah, the clicks aren't as high now, so they moved on.
Yeah. Wrestling XFR with a $1.99. JD, AEW is so dog bullocks right now. I agree, brother. It really is. Ryan Sully with a 50 in Canadian. Hey, JD, Dynamite was god-awful. They taped 2 episodes of Rampage tonight, one for Friday, the other for next Saturday, the same night as Survivor Series. For that taping, they had Thunder Rosa facing Harley Cameron in a mask. Wow.
Get the fuck out of here. No, she was playing up.
So you guys had to sit through 4 hours of AEW television, 2 hours of this terrible Dynamite, and then 2 hours of Rampage. My God, I mean, whoever paid for this show, I bless your soul.
Can you imagine the size of that crowd come that 4th hour?
No.
Can you imagine how many people were still there?
I guarantee you there was about 1,200. Ryan, how many people were in attendance, bro, by the 4th hour of this taping?
Man.
So many empty seats. I'm sure we'll see them all on TV. They were lit tonight. They wanted to show you who was in attendance. But by the time we watch Rampage that week, Thanksgiving week, there'll be nothing but fucking black all across the crowd. Man of 1,005, hold $5 see what you at. JD and Jesse, where do you buy or eat your favorite cheeseburger at, and what do you like on your cheeseburger?
My favorite cheeseburger. There's a local spot over here. I like craft burgers at nice bars and stuff like that.
You know who's a good burger? Yard House.
I've never heard of Yard House.
Cheddar cheese, bacon, and barbecue sauce. Bacon's got to be crisp and burnt. I don't like fucking chewy bacon.
I'm not a fan of barbecue sauce in my burger. I'm not a fan of sweet
Or
on
maybe,
my burger.
or maybe
I like
a sunny side up egg too.
Oh, an egg on a burger is really good.
Yeah.
That
Pickles, lettuce, and tomato on the side.
Yeah.
I don't like a wet bun from the lettuce and the tomato. I think it's icky.
Nah, I don't even want lettuce, to be honest. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but I would just leave it off my burger, I guess. If I'm gonna pick like a place that you guys know about, you know what? Me and my wife, we were up late last week and got some weird random case of the munchies. I have no idea why, and we ordered a burger from Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, I have not had Buffalo Wild Wings in years because I've been boycotting them because they get shitty service out here. But we ordered a burger from there, and legit, it was the best burger I had from a restaurant in a long fucking time. She said the same thing. It was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal from Buffalo Wild Wings. Sounds crazy.
I don't know if I'm going to Buffalo Wild Wings for a burger or sitting at a Buffalo Wild Wings and ordering a burger. I'm going with some boneless wings.
Listen to me. I said the same thing. That's why I've never had one before, ever. And the Buffalo Wild Wings has been around here for decades. I've never had one till that time last week. I said the same thing you just said. Why would I get a burger from Buffalo Wild Wings? Bro, it was fucking delicious, man.
I believe you. I mean, how do you fuck up a cheeseburger?
No, it wasn't like mediocre, like they didn't mess it up. It was above average, like they killed the game. It was really fucking good, man.
My guy Michael Jones in the UK, 6:22 a.m. in the UK. I see you, brother. What's going on, man? Tony Khan Slong with a $9.99. Tony Khan says, and I have to do the voice here because he has a quote here from Tony Khan.
Dad! I can't wait for Hologram to become the AEW champion in 2025.
Tony, you're a geek. Next time you tell me you're booking a championship match with a light bulb.
That was his father, by the way. Thank you, Tony Khan. Cake with a $2 super chat. Welcome to Brain Rot, JD, on Ski Biddy. Okay. Yeah. Triple M, what's up, brother? It's Jover for AEW. The Witness needs to drop the final shape on AEW. Bungie ruined Mountaintop movement for Warlocks. I'm sad. Also, I hate Aramis.
Anybody who's complaining about them nerfing movement is someone who fucking is the reason why they nerf.
Bro, I can't even get a good roll for these fucking weapons in the fucking the new activity.
And the activity started about.
I can't get. I can't. I've run about fucking 12 of the activities already.
Keep running. If you got everything you needed in the first day or two, then it wasn't very good.
I miss weapon crafting, bro.
No, that was too easy. I can agree that was just too. No, you got to get the roll, man. everybody has it, then it's not really special anymore.
Thomas with the 15 months. The Rizzler Cheeseburger. Where the hell is AEW going to? I guess to hell. LOL. Keep up the good work, fellas. OTS for life. Thank you, Thomas. 15 months in the venue. The Learning Sicko, Dr. Bropio with a $5 super chat. You know it's all about the boom. Costco guy, baby. This show sounds like it's gotten worse since taking my break from wrestling. Yikes. Bro, it is awful. It is awful. Edward with the 39 months. As much as I don't like Logan Paul, at least I have to recognize that he will wrestle. But these boom clowns, yeah, how AEW keeps failing. It's pretty bad, bro. Colby Parks with a 279. Big AJ cuts a better promo than half the roster. Hey, it wasn't bad. Apex with the 199. RFK Jr. needs to save us from fat kids. I hope so. Get all the bullshit out of what we eat, man. Ricardo Linnell with a $10 super chat. I bet if you asked MJF in secret if he regrets signing the AEW contract, he would certainly say yes. I don't want to put words in the man's mouth.
No, we're not.
The money he's making, bro, I think he's very happy. Listen, he gets to do movies. He's making money on the back end, making monies off movies. He's buying himself a nice fancy sports car. He lives in a fancy fucking beautiful home.
And he's, more importantly,
and he's healthy.
He's working less dates.
Yes, and he's conserving his body.
Yep.
Good.
You get on the road with the E, you're the fresh fish in the pond. You gotta fucking go out there and work 250 dates a year and shit.
So when we get MJF in the E, he'll be ready to go. He'll be healthy as healthy can be. Edward with a $4.99. AEW won't be getting my money this Saturday. Such nonsense this has become. I'll be watching you, JD, for your more exciting review instead. Thank you, Edward. Appreciate that, brother. I will be live. OTC with a $2 super chat. Bringing the boom to the OTS venue. TK is on drugs. Gotta be if this was the final product for Dynamite tonight. Mo Al-Ka. Mo Al-K with a $2.79 super chat. Any updates on Danielson or Copeland? No. Neither.
WWE just trademarked Edge.
They did. Why? I don't know. Petty.
Other than to be an asshole, why?
Petty.
Okay.
Thomas with a $5 super chat. Jake Paul coming to WWE. Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul at WrestleMania. Rumors. True. Your insights. Talked about it on the Extra today, brother. Go check it out. I'm sure they will be at WrestleMania as far as an appearance. Tyson in a wrestling ring. Wrestling, no thank you.
It would be entertaining on the WrestleMania stage. It would be look, it's not something I want to see weekly and shit like that. But the spectacle that they make WrestleMania, something like that, would be right up WrestleMania's alley.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Yeah.
Dylan with a $5 super chat. On Rampage, we have Thunder Rosa facing Harley Cameron. Also, Juice Robinson faces The Butcher. And Big Boom AJ and QT do a weigh-in segment. Great. I'm sorry you guys had to sit through that. Hiru with a $5 super chat. JD, favorite System of a Down song? Jesse, Skull, Vikes. Salute emoji.
We got the Bears this week, bruh.
My favorite System of a Down song is either Toxicity or Sugar. Brendan with $4.99. I got my ticket for my second Royal Rumble in February. I hope it'll be better than whatever Dynamite was tonight.
I would love to.
Bro, you're comparing the Rumble to Dynamite? You made the right choice, bro.
I've never been to a Rumble.
Me
or
neither.
WrestleMania. I would love to go to a Rumble.
Ricardo, the $5 super chat. Hot take: AEW's canceled before their new contract expires. I won't be shocked.
Bro, I don't think too many people understand how valuable weekly live television show year round is to a network.
Yeah.
Would they like the ratings to be better? Absolutely. But at the same time, this is live content, bro. Every week, year round.
Yeah.
They're not gonna easily drop that, man.
Zero Kaiba with 31 months. The notion that you only criticize AEW for views is laughable, considering that you've been critical of WWE's recent lackluster booking. They don't watch, bro. None of these people watch, and they're all fucking clueless. Nobody watches. They all gather around on social media and all say the same thing, and they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Well, maybe because every tweet you put out about AEW is 100% all the time negative. all the time, every tweet ever.
Lately,
That's what I'm just saying. That's where the concept comes from.
well, you tell me when they don't deserve it.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's why. And then I like you were on my feed. You were bashing AEW, and then the next one was the WWE tweet, and you were putting that one over. I think it was the Punk one. It was the Punk one. I was like, well, anybody with that misconception, I can see where they get it from.
Francis, with a $10 super chat, AEW needs to do simple storytelling. You don't see the Bloodline trying to take over WWE. The Death Riders have the world title. It seems that Jay White has the potential to be the top babyface. Sure.
Yeah, where is he?
Wasn't on the show tonight.
Get him over here. Where is he?
Imagine having a go-home show and you don't have Adam Page and Jay White on the go-home show. Oh, my goodness.
Or Christian Cage.
Eddie Pena with a $5 super chat. At this point, if AEW does turn things around and get good again, their core fan base is so cringe it makes me not want to associate with them. They're awful. Worst fan base in the business. Major. 19 down. Off topic. Will we ever see a Paul Heyman girl? My answer is going to be no.
I would say Jade, but Jade can't work.
That was Ronda Rousey, and that is not happening.
No, Ronda couldn't work either, man.
She couldn't cut a promo either.
Oop.
Francis with a $5 super chat. I wonder if the Acclaim should turn heel and join the Hurt Syndicate. I wonder if Jey Uso and Sami Zayn will stay on SmackDown after Survivor Series. I wonder when AEW Dynamite's going to get better, Francis.
I don't know if
No, the Acclaimed are dead. Why put a dead act in a flourishing new stable? It's not logical.
Well, they're teasing the breakup.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if breaking up is such a good idea for the Acclaim.
Jerry Ramey with a $10 super chat. I only meant that during those periods I mentioned challengers were built up, not week-to-week stuff, but pay-per-view challenges for Austin, Rock, Triple H had credibility. I'm not comparing the late 90s Attitude Era to what AEW is doing now.
The cake says Shayna Baszler for a Paul Heyman girl.
No, we're well beyond that.
I could accept that. Well, okay, so what they've been doing with her now in a pure fusion thing or whatever? No. But like fresh out of NXT? Yeah. Yeah, that would have worked, man.
Not Jerry Ramey. Thank you for the $10 super chat, Jerry Ramey. Jamal Turney with a $4.99. Randy Orton needs to punt kick Kevin Owens like he did Vince. I think we see it. I mean, he brought out the pile driver, the Kevin Owens, right? So Randy Orton bring out the punt kick, sure. Francis Loop with a $5 super chat. Adam Page needs to beat Jay White, though, or through nefarious means to keep Jay looking strong. Remember, Jay White will be carrying MJF's title last year.
Are they on the pay-per-view?
Yes.
But they weren't on the go-home show?
No.
This was a stupid go-home show.
Adam Page needs to beat Jay White clean. Francis Lube also says the series Big Bill and the Death Riders or the Patriarchy instead of the Learning Tree. Should Penelope Ford also be in the Patriarchy with Kip Sabian? No.
No.
That was the flavor of the last 3 weeks. Penelope Ford is now off television.
Yep.
And
capitalize on momentum.
Nah. And Studa Beats with a $2 super chat. Well, at least we know Kenny enjoyed the show tonight. Everything's great.
Yeah.
Everything's great. There's nothing wrong with AEW, man.
Somebody put Kenny's head on that meme with the dog in the burning room.
Yep. Guys, I appreciate all of you that spent your Wednesday nights with us, man. Thank you for a great stream. We had 3,100 people in here. We absolutely fucking toasted the rest of the community, man. That's what we do here. You guys are here for the honest, upfront, genuine reaction to the shows, truthful in everything we do, and that's what you guys get every single week, man. Thank you very much. Make sure you guys follow me on social media at JD from NY206, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Cameo. Hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on the bell for all notifications. Make sure you guys go check out all the content on the channel, including yesterday's TNT, Monday's Raw review, and this new extra that we just uploaded, man. Great numbers. So make sure you guys go check that out, all on the homepage right now. Go follow Jesse on social media at Chi-Town Smart on X and on YouTube. Click his link in the description. It'll take you right to his channel and go subscribe over there. Consider to hit that thumbs up. We got 1,000 likes live. You guys are the best. And make sure you guys join me once again. We'll be live after Friday Night SmackDown right here with more on Off the Script. And I will be live for Full Gear. If Jesse's going to be live, I'll let you guys know. We will join you Friday for SmackDown and then Saturday for Full Gear right here on OTS. I'll see you guys later.